Yes, yes, people. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. STATMAN Bains being as unprofessional as ever. And
Listen,
indeed,
I was on TikTok. Leave it alone.
that's how you know it's Sarcasm City TV, people. But welcome back to another edition of the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. And I'm joined by, you know what I'm saying, the second half of the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast, the guy who brings the stats, sometimes facts, sometimes vibes. You know what I'm saying? Statman Bainsy, aka Top Red Bainsy, aka Shameless Bainsy, aka Baines St. Patrick in the building. What are you telling me, Bainsy? You good?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, man. Oh, bless, fam. You know, it's always good to see you. I always look forward to these streams. You feel me? So it's always good. How you say, like I'm
No,
lying.
I feel like we haven't done a stream in time.
Yeah, it's because you missed me that much. We did one on Monday, I swear.
Yeah, no, but like normally, like might see when like Red Talk or something in it for a bit.
Yeah. It's because there's no Red Talk and what other shows? You've been neglecting me actually when I think about it. Because there was
no, it's because
I what
yesterday you didn't do a Sarcasm City Q&A.
I didn't do the Q&A. However, you wouldn't have jumped on that anyway. You would have been in the chat.
Watched it. I would have watched.
Yeah, you would have watched. Yeah. So that's what you're saying when you say you haven't seen me. It's not being on stream, it's seeing my face. Yeah, because we did 2 NBA watch-alongs on a Wednesday, and I was going to move it to Thursday. But then obviously I seen Luke. Shout out to my guy Lewis out here doing big things, Carefree Lewis. So I was with him. Obviously, man's in the city. So man had to be hospitable. You know what I'm saying? In that same way, you know what I'm saying? If someone else came to the city, I'd be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, yeah, I'll pull up. You feel me? That's all. That's all it is. Go on, what are you looking at the comments? What is it?
Nah.
What are you looking at?
They're talking about you surviving.
Oh, nice, because I was waved yesterday, innit? But
yeah,
I'll be alright. Yeah. I'll be alright.
That's why you missed watching Apprentice, like a donut.
No. I just chose Snowfall.
No, like you should have just watched
What
Apprentice so we could do it.
No, because you haven't.
No, like, we should have done like a Apprentice recap or something.
We can do that on your channel. We'll do that.
No, because that don't count on the sports.
Yeah, it don't count on the sports. Yeah, it's peak for you then. Now we could have just mixed it in with some sports talk then. You just shouldn't have called it an Apprentice. Yeah, well, we'll do that, fam. There you go. You're welcome.
You better watch it though.
I watch it, but I had other things to get to, fam. I had Snowfall to get to. I've got Power Book 4 to get to. I've got Brilliant Idiots to get to. I've got Flagrant 2 to get to. There's things on the list. I got Rants and Expressions show to get to. There's things in the.
No. Watch Apprentice first though.
No.
Understand that? Come on now. Apprentice is done now.
Yeah, but it still falls low on my list. It's like 6 to 10.
Nah, no chance.
It's like 6 to 10. How are you telling me what I prefer?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but come on, man.
It's 6 to 10. It's not on the level of Snowfall. I watched Snowfall yesterday. Snowfall was fire, by the way, people. For those that go watch episode 6, fire.
No, like, I feel like everyone should have like 14 hours to watch Apprentice. If they have longer than that, then if we ruin it, that's their problem.
Yeah. And I finished watching Top Boy recently as well and stuff like that. So that you haven't watched it, have you?
What?
Top Boy.
Nah.
Yeah, boy, it is. But yeah, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Share it across all the socials. Subscribe to the channel as well. Yeah. I knew she was going to win. Like, because she was the better candidate anyway. But no spoilers in the chat because some people might not have watched it and only
That's their fault. That's their fault.
Nah. I gotta give you longer than 24 hours. I give you longer than 24 hours.
24 hours.
I give you longer than 24 hours. 1 hour. Of course. No, but I give you longer than 24 hours to watch it, is what I'm saying.
No, but it's international break, isn't it?
Yeah, so people got shit to do. There's plenty of things to watch. No spoilers, people. No spoilers, people. Yes, Timo, we tell him you good?
Yeah, good, man. I'm just wanna recap what happened last night, innit? Because it was a carnage last night. But,
all right, well, we go get to that because I don't even know what you're talking about here. What are you talking about?
The Italy, Portugal.
I don't care about that. Man said it like he was saying big, but we're gonna get to that. Big up UK Drilly, who says man's lurking. Big up to you. Big up to Tamo, says big up everyone. Sacred Beat says big up Flawless and Baines. Big up. Yeah, man, and I did survive last night, Timo. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mash up like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I went out or anything. Dating shameless on Twitter about Ronaldo. He missed sitters for fuck's sake. Did Ronaldo score yesterday?
Nah.
Before you go.
The flick for the second goal, beautiful.
Okay, I've not watched any of it. Big up to Wider. Oh, it's been a minute since I've seen you Sentiment FC. Big up to you. Big up to Abdul as well. I don't want to butcher your first name. He says big up you lot. Big up Manj as well. Where else we at? Large up all you lot in the cut. Yeah, Manji, I did see Triple H retired as well, but we moved.
No, like, right. See with WWE, just quickly. Because like this show's like freestyle, isn't it? See with Triple H retiring, that doesn't mean he's never going to fight again. Because you see half these wrestlers here, they're retired and then like 10
And then they
years
come
time,
back.
yeah.
You're
Like,
right.
I swear Stone Cold's fighting Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he did. He will.
Wait, Stone Cold's coming back?
Yeah, he's fighting Kevin Owens at WrestleMania.
Next week, next Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm a big Stone Cold fan.
That's what I mean, innit? Like they're retired, but they still fight, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah. How come? How did they set that up? Is that due to is it the stunner thing? Because I've seen Kevin Owens has been using the stunner. Is that where that stems from?
I'll be honest, I haven't even watched WWE over the last couple of weeks.
I don't watch it at all, so I have no idea.
Kevin Owens the other day when he had that bold thing on, acting like
The bald cap. Yeah. I did see that.
Yeah.
I seen that on my timeline. I did see that.
And to be fair, like the WWE needed something for WrestleMania, in it, because otherwise WrestleMania was dry.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Don't you watch it, Timo? I'll have to ask someone who watches it. Yeah, Triple H does. When you got a defibrillator in your chest, that's no joke.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, because he had a cardiac arrest, so that's
when was this?
I don't know. I just seen it today. People talking about it today. I don't know when he had it.
People talk about
I never knew.
I had no idea. But yo, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to Statman Bains' channel as well. And this is a Q&A with Flawless and Statman Bains. Obviously, Timo's here as well. Other hosts and other people, residents of Sarcasm City, may join. So get your questions in, people. Keep them sporting related. Actually, now it don't have to be sporting related. Any questions you have? This is a Q&A, but it's not sports. So anything you don't want to ask to myself, Bains, or Timo, feel free in it. This is your chance to ask us whatever you want to ask us. And we can also say no if it is too personal, people. But we move. I know what you lot are like in the chat. You'll be asking some crazy ass questions. I already know. Yeah,
you don't watch WrestleMania then?
If Lewis does a stream, I'll probably watch it. But if there's a big NBA game on, I'll probably watch that instead. I'm not gonna lie. Like wrestling don't move me like that.
No lie. You see with WWE, I cannot be asked to watch it at night, innit? But I'll watch it like the next day, the highlights very quick on YouTube and stuff.
It don't move me like that whatsoever, like in the slightest. So yeah, like I said, it's just like when I was a kid, that was my ish. Like Stone Cold, that's my era. You get what I'm saying? And like I remember watching like Stone Cold when he came back, all them types of like him and Booker T in the supermarket, all them types of shit. Invasion with WCW. The power trip with Triple H speaking about him, all them things, him and Vince McMahon.
No, like, you know, I think sometimes what's more entertaining than WrestleMania, like the Monday Night Raw, the SmackDown after.
Because the crowd's always crazy. The crowd's always nuts. The crowd is always on a mazza. Yeah, you don't get it. When are we getting more music, Flawless? We are shooting a video. Is it next week? One second, let me have a look at the calendar. Hold up. Yeah, the Attitude Era was the one. That's my era. But let me have a look at
you don't even know when you're filming.
What do you mean? How do we know when we're gonna shoot a video? Because I'm literally going to the date now. I didn't know. I know when it is, but I didn't know how far away it is. That's all. Couple weeks. So we'll be shooting the video in the next couple weeks. So that means the video will be out in the month of April, and then you'll get the whole EP, which is a project of 4 tracks in April as well, and then probably May you'll probably get the EP launch that we'll do. So we'll do a big like event for it, and we'll be on the card. We'll headline it, and we'll have other acts on there as well. So yeah, more music definitely next month, 100%. And then we got a show on this. We got a show on the 6th of April as well. So if you're in Manchester, pull up. You know what I'm saying? We have shows all the time. So yeah, I do actually know Bainsy, but you know, I didn't want to promise something and then saying. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Am I moving slow or is it Bainsy? Am I fucking up? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. It's probably me then.
All right, yeah, it's definitely you. All right, here's a question for you, Timo. Ferrari or Mercedes? Because I don't watch F1.
Ferrari, man. Of course, Ferrari. Mercedes has been on a back foot, I would say, in terms of car development, because they suffer a lot from the underneath of the car. That controls the downforce of the car. So I think they're gonna suffer again this weekend for the Grand Prix. But I generally think it will take maybe in 2 months' time, maybe Mercedes will come back. But at the moment, Ferrari is looking strong right now. They're looking really strong.
You watch F1? Well, stupid question.
You know that.
That was a big shit. Yeah. I was just making sure because you might have been like, yeah, I'm a big F1 fan. I used to watch it like years ago, again, but like I just stopped watching it. Like when I was watching, it was like when Schumacher was with Ferrari. Like that was
I watched
my
the final race though last year because there was big hype about that.
Oh yeah. And you love getting sold in on stories, isn't it? If you want BAINS to be interested, tell them a story.
Yeah.
They do some storylines.
But the storyline was good last year, innit? And it was like I swear that last lap, I had no idea what was happening in it, but people were upset, and that made me laugh because I love drama.
So people, you telling me you love drama? We know this. We've heard you talk about Champions League draws, fam. I know you want the drama.
Speaking of Ferrari from Team Italy, again, Italy haven't made the World Cup since 06. Italy they get knocked out of the group stage twice, and then they missed out on Russia 4 years ago, and they missed out again. That is mad. Do you think that it's Italy's watch though?
No,
I don't get this.
I don't think they're watched. They're just not that good. This is why I didn't pick them to win the Euros. They're just not that good. But I think Italy show where football's at. Like people talk about the Premier League and the level of football. The level of managers right now is the best it's ever been, without question to me. When you look, it's best specifically in the Premier League. If you look through 1 through 10, like there's quality managers, probably apart from Frank Lampard throughout the league. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Like if you look at Hasenhüttl, a Vieira, a Graham Potter, even a Gerrard, a Dean Smith, like the level of manager is pretty good, but players are not, because it's more system based now. So that's when I look at it. I think the managers are better now, but I think the players are better than back then. Like if we do a Premier League 11 from the last 5 years and then compare that to 2000 to 2005, I think that 2000 to 2005 side is much better. How many players right now getting an all-time Premier League 11? Currently playing in the Premier League right now?
Ronaldo.
But Ronaldo gets in, but is all right. So let me ask you this question: is this Ronaldo better than the Ronaldo who was the original?
Oh, like that. I think
that's my point. Do you say Ronaldo? The Ronaldo that was here is clear of any other attacking player currently playing right now in the Premier League. That
I saw this other day. Is he Trent?
Yeah.
You think he's in that conversation for best right back?
Maybe Trent. Maybe.
Oh, you disrespect Reece James, man. Come on. That's not even this.
Reece James don't get in. Maybe. But the thing is, the problem is with Trent is he's not finished his, because his story's still going on.
I know what you mean, but like, he's had a very, very good Premier League career so far, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And obviously, fullbacks is one of the weakest positions when you do combine 11s and stuff, or all-time 11s.
All right, name me your best right back apart from Trent in Premier League all-time. Best right back.
I think he's got to be up there, as much as it pains me to admit it.
I was gonna
say Aspilicueta, definitely up there. Zabaleta,
Ivanovic
is a shout. So yeah, when you're talking about maybe Trent, and then that's it. Like people are throwing a Thiago Silva, maybe a Van Dijk.
Well, like someone like Neville, you think Neville's better than Trent?
No. And I think Neville will tell you the one thing Gary Neville had, he was just Mr. Consistency. He was just 7 out of 10 every week.
Because you see the way Gary Neville talks about himself, he must have been a crap footballer.
No, he was just very honest. He understood what he was. You know what Gary Neville did? He got the very best out of what he had. Like he learned, like he got better. Like we watched him improve. Like we watched him improve his crossing and his overlapping, and be part of a very successful side.
Fizz.
I'm saying, like when I look at it, like how do I put this? I don't want to say gods because that's too strong, but how many of these players who are currently playing right now are we going to be talking about in 15, 20 years time? Like the same way we talk about Henry years later. We talk about a Rio Ferdinand years later. We talk about Lampard and
Kevin De Bruyne will be in that convo.
I've said this. Did you not see the Q&A I was on? And we got into the discussion because Nippon asked the question and he said, out of the Champions League quarterfinalists, name all the teams, name the player who you think's the most overrated. And it was like 8 of us on the panel.
Oh, I sent you a message saying that show was good.
Oh, yeah. So you watched it. So you would have heard my thoughts on Kevin De Bruyne when I said he's the worst All-Star.
Oh, no, 100. I know. I get that, but in terms of...
No, I don't think he is.
You know when you look at legacy and stuff, in 10 years' time, you're going to look at his assists and stuff and things like that. Premier League titles, he's going to have it kind of thing. So that automatically might put him in that conversation.
Yeah, but to me, I've said this, no. Like the same way in 10, 15 years, for Marvel heads, we're not going to be talking about the Black Widow film or the Hawkeye series. I've said this. He's in the X-Men, but he's the worst X-Men.
What about Kante?
Kante's a shout. Kante's definitely a shout. Kante's definitely a shout. Yeah. Because of what he did. Kante's definitely a shout. Because of the manner in winning it with Leicester, then going to Chelsea and winning it. Obviously, he won the Champions League there as well. So yeah, Kante's definitely up there.
You think Alisson's within a shout if he wins the league this year?
Nah, because I don't think he's getting anywhere near a Van der Sar or a Cech. I don't.
No one took.
Genuine question, yeah. Obviously, I haven't seen them yet, but would you not say this like version of Alisson right now is better than those keepers at their best?
Them keepers were just different, man. But obviously, they were asked to do different things. They were asked to play out from the back. But that Chelsea side with Cech, they conceded, I think, was it 12 league goals in a season or 15?
15 league goals a season. 15
league goals and that side, Van der Sar with Rio and Vidic did special things. Like going head to head with a great Chelsea side, winning, free-peating. They just did magical things. So that's why it's tough. I'm not saying Alisson couldn't compete. I'm saying they were asked to do different things. But
no, I'm just saying, would Alisson be in that conversation, like top 3?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Because I swear, was it Gary Neville who put Alisson as his like best Premier League keeper of all time or something?
Yeah, to me, that's what. To me, I pays me to admit it. Like the original Cech was different, yo. Original Cech was different.
Give it 2 or 3 years time, Edouard Mendy will be there. 2 or 3 years.
What, as good as Cech? You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm not being biased. I'm being serious here.
Yeah, you're a Chelsea fan, yeah. So I know you ain't gonna be biased like against one or the other.
Like honestly, because I feel like that Yashin Award, okay, he got robbed, fine, but then I just don't understand why people get so overhyped on Donnarumma. If Donnarumma is in the Premier League, so.
Hey, but again, and I seen a quote about this, and someone said, "Yes, sir." For everybody thinks their era is the best era, so it's kind of like that. Like I bet if I'm talking to someone who's older than me, they gonna look at it different, and they gonna mention the goalkeepers from their era, Schmeichels and stuff like that. Even though I remember Schmeichel, he's like early memories for me. Whereas when you're in football in your teen years and older into going into your 20s and stuff like that, so it's probably slightly different. That's why it's hard to compare. But yeah, like I said, back to my point, the managers are definitely the best we've ever seen. Like in terms of in the Premier League, yes. But I don't think the players are, because the game's changed. It's system-based now. To me, Mo Salah is nowhere near a Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's not no disrespect. I just don't think and I think Mo Salah is cold. Like, don't get me wrong, Mo Salah is quality. But when you compare him to Cristiano Ronaldo during that early 2000 period, like, no. I don't even think it's a debate. I think it's disrespectful to Ronaldo. And that's what it is when I look at strikers today. Whoever you think the best number 9 is Kane. Kane's nowhere near a Drogba. That's just me though. I could be wrong. I don't think it's a conversation to be had. If you're debating, like if I'm like, all right, which one of these gets into an all-time 11? No, I don't think he is. But then others might think different. So I'm not sure. It's always tough comparing errors, though. That's one thing I'd say. What are you saying, Osef? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. How's everyone doing? You right, STATMAN? You right with Jota helping Ronaldo get through to the next stage of World Cup qualifiers?
No lie, Jota was actually having a stinker before the go, innit? But I did say
that's him.
No lie,
that's him, STATMAN.
Exactly. I literally said on the watch along, watch him score.
Yeah,
he's so predictable.
But that's what Cams keeps telling you. He has he has a stinker, but he scores. That's all he does.
But STATMAN, you do know with Fernando Santos, it's just vibe, isn't it? He has no time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Portugal ain't winning with him. I said this. Portugal need to do everything in the power to get Jose.
Really?
Jose Jose international football
I
tournament.
think international football suits him, but I think he should go and manage one of the South American sides, not a Brazil or Argentina like a Colombia.
No, but I'm just saying, like home nation. That's his home country.
Yeah, it's his home nation. I just don't think it suits. I think they have too much flair in that. He needs one of them, a Uruguay, with Godin not Godin, but players like that is what I'm saying. I could see him doing
like hardcore players kind of thing.
The players he was successful with, like when he said the quote and he was like, "Give me," and he mentioned a lot of old school players and said I'd win everything with those types.
No lie, you know what's interesting? You see that Facundo Peltri guy, yeah? No lie, he's actually not too bad, you know.
Who?
And Pelestri.
Oh right, yeah. It's the way you said his full name. I've never heard anybody call him by his full name. That's why
I said it. I was like, right, that sounds mad, you know.
Yeah, man, yo, top red Bainsy coming out. This guy said full title, you know. I'm like, yo, who just
man said his 4 middle names as well.
No, but he actually looks alright though for Uruguay every single time I watch it. But then at the same time, you're like, you don't play like that for Alaves.
Is he right or left? Does he play on the right wing or the left wing?
Right. Like, no, like, you know when you watch Pelestri, this guy's like a proper 4-4-2 winger kind of thing, innit? In terms of that, he works very, very hard for the side as well.
Okay.
No, I don't watch Deportiva games again. But from what I've heard, apparently the guy don't even start.
How old is he?
Like 20. Remember pre-season? Pelestri balled out for us.
I'd pay zero attention to pre-season. I couldn't care less, fam. I'm just like, get the players fit, make sure they don't get injured, and we good. That's all I care about.
No,
you do, fam, because that's the top red in you. That's why you like pre-season.
He watches under 23 tournament.
Yeah, he does. I respect Bainsy is. No one can't say Bainsy is not United through and through. This guy is top red.
I was watching today. I was hella bored in it. I was watching Wolves' under 23s versus Southampton's under 23s.
Oh my days!
No, because that game was on barely, innit? I think that game was on like it might have started like 12:30 or something, but it was live on Wolves' YouTube, innit?
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I might as well watch it. Well, it wasn't too bad. It ended 4-2 to Wolves.
Yeah, man. Do your thing. Bainsy out here on the youth. I respect it. But
like realistically, what do you want me to do? There's nothing to watch.
Yo, family, I'm full to watch.
You just refuse to watch it.
You just don't like watching new stuff. I look at all the shows I listed as to why I haven't watched.
Yeah, that's boring.
Yeah, because you haven't watched them. How are you telling me something's boring and you haven't watched?
I can't lie. I think everyone's been disrespecting international break. There's always chaos like last night.
Oh, there's always one. You know what I'm saying? There's always one.
The international break is crap.
There's always one. If it's not you two, it's Ryan in it. No wonder you three get on as a trio. I don't want to use that make that comment.
I don't rate international football at all.
No, I'm not saying you do. What I'm saying is one of you three would be the guy to make that comment. That's why I'm not surprised one of you have said it.
Genuine question, Benji. Did Portugal play good last night apart from that goal?
No, like they actually weren't too bad, you know. I was actually surprised. Bruno was alright, you know.
Where did he play?
In midfield. But he was actually kind of withdrawn, kind of thing, innit? But like he wasn't.
You know why he played, don't you? Got the news he's getting 90 grand more a week. That's why he played for.
No, but realistically, in terms of Bruno weren't losing the ball in silly situations, even for the second goal, it was him on the half turn that gave the ball to Ronaldo initially.
All right, okay.
But maybe like international football slower and stuff, innit?
I don't know. Maybe just I don't know. I even want to talk about Bruno. Let's not even go there. I want to talk about.
Why is it 90 grand and not 100 grand? No.
You know what it is? All the balls he's kicked over the fence in training. That's what it is. So the
OCD in me goes, why is it not 250? Why is it 240? It's weirding me out. So how did they
told you, man? It's all the balls he's kicked over the fence in training, and you got to cover them. That's what it is. All the footballs in it, he's lost in it. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah,
that's what it is. And man, I'm not gonna lie. I will get to everyone's questions as well. I've started your lot's questions, the best ones, so continue to get them in. Like I said, you don't have to be sport askers. Anything is fine. And I won't be. I'm not gonna lie. I won't be watching France versus Ivory Coast. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Maybe we might do one against the runner play. I want to talk to Mimi. She might want to do one. She might want to do one of the games in it. She may want to do. But I couldn't care.
If it's that or a Lakers game, I'll watch the France versus Ivory Coast.
Nah, I don't think you lot play today. You lot are Sunday. You lot play the Pelicans on Sunday. Big game, man. 9 versus for that 9th spot. It's a big game. 9th versus 10th. That's a massive game, man.
The only good thing is that the clocks go forward on Sunday. Okay. They'll be later on the West Coast. I don't have to worry about them even more.
Wait, does that mean we get one less hour sleep or one more?
That's what I was going to say.
One less to go to.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, last thing I need is less sleep. Fuck, we move.
That's sad.
It is. Well, let's see where we're at. Bainsy. So this is from Mohammed. Do you think Ronaldo needs to be phased out of the Portugal team? No. All right, cool. Jermaine says, "Statman, would you ever get into other sports if you were going to? Which one would you get into?"
No, like I always get cooked for this here. Let me explain. You know when you watch darts here. No, like darts is hella entertaining, you know. Like, you know, nah. Let me finish this.
You are legit morphing it. You are literally morphing into a top red for real, you know. Next week when we drink, you're gonna be like, you know what I really like? A pint. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll be honest, I don't even think darts is a proper sport like that. Yeah, but you see darts here and the crowd are just singing. Like you just see James Madison there sometimes. It's not too bad, you know.
This guy's a top red for
He's only got the name as well. You just need to put your first name, Statman Baines. You know what I mean?
No, trust me.
If he was called John, it'd be John Statman.
No, but yeah, I used to watch darts. It's actually live. Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's not. Listen, can I tell you something? It's not a sport if someone like me can play it.
Yeah, you know I don't think he's a sport like that, innit? But I think that walking.
What classifies as a sport? Yeah, like chess is classed as a sport.
You don't
necessarily need to be a peak physical condition to play a sport.
Yeah, but so is badminton, and we know how rubbish that is.
Yeah, badminton's a sport though. Badminton. You actually have to be in decent condition. You do legit.
No, badminton's hard. You know, extreme ironing's a sport.
Extreme what?
Ironing.
Extreme ironing.
Yeah.
No, extreme iron is when you're late for work. You need to iron your shirt. That's what that is. Extreme ironing. What are you doing on top of a plane or something? What is this?
What is that?
Where's a private chat? Look at this.
Extreme ironing, Bainesy, man. Is this guy? You ridiculous, fam.
Nah, golf's boring. Nah, don't even mention golf.
All right, so yours is darts. You're saying, yeah? If it was another sport you get into.
Nah, I'm just saying. I think darts is entertaining, isn't it?
All right, so it'd be that fair enough.
But it's not like football. Nothing can beat football.
No, that's why he said other than football, innit? Mm. The United offer Mancini a job. Why not sentiment? We are stupid enough to do this, so it wouldn't surprise me. We are like nothing with United's like you always gotta give people the credit. Charlemagne says it all the time. Give people the credit they deserve for being stupid. So I do it all the time, especially when I'm going back and forth with certain people in the chat. Or Bainsy's on his Ronaldo agenda, or Timo says something crazy, or Ryan says anything. Like it's just like that. So yeah, I'm not trying to see that. Who do you think is young player of the year? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't care for these individual awards.
Conor Gallagher.
You saying Conor Gallagher? You got someone?
Oh my days! I just think Conor Gallagher's get overhyped, man. Stop it! Stop this, man.
How was Elise from Crystal Palace?
You saying Elise?
I just don't think Elise is better. Nothing.
What are you saying, Timo?
I'll say Elise.
You say Elise as well.
A lot of people think Saka, but nah, Saka's been overhyped. He's not a big game player.
Do you think people won't remember KDB in 10 to 20 years' time? Yeah, I think they'll remember it. I just don't think he'll be put in like all-time best of all-time debates. But he'll be remembered, yes. 100%.
He'll slowly go down the pecking order.
Yeah, like he's just not that. And him playing for City don't help either. And that's not a shot. That's just facts. If he played for United, Liverpool, or Chelsea, we're having different conversations.
In fact, can I be bold to say that he should have got more assists at City, given their front line and everything like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, uncomfortable conversations.
He's only equaled. Remember, he's only equaled Henry's assists per season. He should have broken that at least twice. He should have broken that. I think overall, he's had a couple of injuries playing seasons as well. And he's getting injured more now because he's getting older.
Yeah.
So.
You got a point. Do you guys think Kane is a better player, striker than Drogba? Because Spurs fans do think that. Kane is not better than Drogba. He's not. But again, it's all preference in terms of individuals. Yes, is Kane a better passer of the ball? Is his technique better? Is his control better? That's all well and good. Well, who do I think is the better player? Who do I want in my side? Drogba. Like I've seen, shout out to Monts because he's going viral Currently, like he's just rattled the entire timeline in typical international fashion because I've not actually watched the clip, but the headline is Salah was a more effective player than Ronaldinho. But then I seen Prime actually ironically quote tweet and say he's not actually saying that Ronaldinho isn't better. He's just saying Salah's more effective. But my whole thing on that is, as one who's better, I don't care about anything else. Give me the better player. Don't give me the flashier player. Don't give me the player with a better technique or the better control or the better passing. Give me the player that's going to win me trophies. And that's all I'm trying to say.
Surf is about to violate Neymar right now.
No. I'm going back on Kane. The thing is, how do we know how good Kane is until he moves? Do you know what I mean? Is he just a good player in a rubbish Spurs team? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, though? Do you know what I mean, yeah? Or is he, I get
what you're saying. I get your
point. Is
Is
he actually a great player? Because I think certain aspects he's better than Drogba, passing, no problem. But if I'm going into battle, given what I know Drogba's already done in the past, I'm taking video every day, knowing what he can do. Because he can play rubbish and still score a winner.
So yeah, that's what I go to. Yeah, I'm definitely going with Drogba, and that's if Dino was more effective. Cause I haven't watched the clip, I don't know, but I know that Montour, like, I've made a valid point. But like the reason why I don't have them conversations is just give me the better player. So I don't care about your touch and how, you know what I'm saying, and your passing and your control and who's gonna enable me to win more trophies? Who's enhancing my chances of doing that? Give me that player. That's all I'm fussed about. Like, that's legit it. But we move. Big up Cam in the cut as well. You lot continue to get your questions in. Wait, oh yeah, you haven't seen. Wait, you've seen Drogba. Timo, thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like Drogba 04 or 05 compared to the right now present Kane. I would say Drogba is more lethal and technical. And if you would say that, Surfer. You would say that.
I'm sorry. He was not more lethal in 04 to 06. 06 onwards. 06
all right,
onwards,
09-10 then. 09-10.
Dude. If you remember the first, you probably don't remember the first 2 seasons.
09 and 10. I say 09 and 10. Or 4 or 5 was like...
He was getting booed. We booed it. Because he didn't play well, and he kept handballing.
I just see at that time they were too harsh on him. Come on.
From 06, no problem. 06 is when he had his first 30 plus
06 till 10. Like, I was thinking that was his.
Yeah, 06 to 12. Prime. I think he's unplayable. On his day, he's unplayable. He would, oh my God, he would eat this generation's defenders.
You put that 06-12 Drogba into Chelsea team, we'll be having like.
Oh, he'd eat Van Dijk for lunch. He'd eat Van
Dijk.
Oh,
you are Premier League challenges if he's in your side. Absolutely, without question.
He'd wrap up Matip and Van Dijk at the same time. He just would. Those boys had no idea what it's like to play. This generation have no idea what it's like to play against a proper striker like Drogba. They've got no idea what it's like. I can't think of one.
Yeah, because
that this generation.
Because that kind of striker is like been phased out of the game. You're right. It's more false nine.
Oh, can you imagine Alan Shearer with this generation's defenders? Good God. I mean, he probably gets sent off a lot more. But,
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. More bookings, 100%.
What about Ruud van Nistelrooy with this generation's?
He'd be fine. I think you'd even go back even shorter than that and pick out a Robin van Persie in today's day and age.
Robin van Persie, yeah. Take Robin van Persie. A Liverpool Torres in his first 2 seasons. These defenders don't know how lucky they've got it this generation.
100%. Large up to Eddie as well. Should shout out Surfer, Bainsy, El Jefe, and the undisputed Laker fan of the year, Timo. Yeah, man, you confident about playing the Pelicans, Timo?
100%. I'm confident.
100%. All right. How many points is LeBron putting up if he plays?
41.
41. Okay. I actually think you lot win. I think you lot beat the Pelicans. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're putting a performance. Yo, when is AD back as well?
Next week.
Oh, geez. Okay. And Tabambo says Drogba only scored over 20 goals once. See, this is the type of thing I'm talking about.
27. That was 10. That was year 29-10.
But I'm still taking him over Kane. Kane scored however many goals. Has Kane not scored like 20 plus goals in like the past 5 years or something crazy like that?
25 maximum.
Yeah, and what's that with him?
Nothing.
Couple of golden boots.
Yeah. Like, I know who I'm taking in it, and it's not Harry Kane. But that's just what it is. What are you not saying? Why we try to compare each other? Why not just appreciate both? Nah, it's because someone asked, because we was talking about the levels of players now to the levels of players back then. There's no disrespect. But large up to you, Jez. I know that hurts your feelings a bit, fam, but you'll be all right. You tough, right, man? You tough. So yeah. Imagine that we had RVP for 8+ years, yet he's considered a United legend. That's just rude. Right, because we delivered in it with him and that. We took him to greater things, fam. It is what it is. You remember that season, Bainsy? Or are you too young?
Barely.
You barely one of them.
Not properly. Do you remember that? I remember the Villa game because I think that was on a Monday, innit?
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I just remember watching that game on Sky Sports News.
Yeah,
just hearing them talk about it.
Hey, Flawless and Bainsy, big up from Rantana. Big up, Baby Bobby. Sick. That's a sick username. Is there GTA today? Maybe. I'll soon find out on that. What games are today? International games. What's going on? What's the big international game today?
Ghana against Nigeria.
Yeah, you excited about this? Who you got? Ghana or Nigeria?
I think it's be draw. I can't lie.
Is it 2-legged or 1-legged?
2.
Okay. Do you care for it, Bainsy?
Nah, I told you I don't care about international football.
Yeah. You are not forced whatsoever. Right, even when you got the Asian teams playing, even then, you say you don't even like cricket. How you don't like cricket?
International football, I just want plays. Like, I want to see Ronaldo do well. I want to see the United do well. But no, couldn't care less.
That's terrible, Bainsy. Where else we at? Big up one Saka. Why do Arsenal fans compare Saka currently to 07, 09 Messi? Like, am I crazy? Am I missing something? That's just Twitter, fam. That don't exist nowhere in the real world. Nobody's doing that. That's not a conversation. People are just bored. It's international break. These conversations. I'm just waiting for the Lampard Gerrard Scholes debate. I'm waiting for that, and I'm waiting for Drogba and Vardy or something like that to pop up. That's what people are always on. Man, just saying India are a terrible team in football. Are they that bad?
Of course they're bad.
I don't know. I'm asking you. Should I not ask the guy who's of Indian heritage about India?
I'll be honest. I'm guessing it, but I'll be honest. Never watched the Indian game.
So you don't even watch him. They could be top of their qualifying group, fam. What's wrong with you? Look how gash you was about Zidane Iqbal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's my guy still.
See, I want nationalities here.
When's Zidane Iqbal playing? Iraq.
Hey, what? Oh, is he? Yeah, so there you go.
Iraq. I saw Iraq were playing the other day.
I have no idea.
Oh, they played on the 24th. That was yesterday. Flipping, no, I missed it. Oh, he didn't play though. It's calm.
Prime says, as a Nigerian, let me say we're getting chiefed up. Ndidi is out injured. Our defense is worse than every Harry Maguire. First leg is in Ghana, second leg in Nigeria. Now you got this, Prime, man. You got this. Mohammed says, flawless thoughts on, where is it? Thoughts on the Rooney versus Bale debate. Who you got? Different players, daft debate. That's a daft debate. Like, they don't even play the same position. Like, at all. That's why I just like people just be comparing players because their names. See, and you got it wrong. Bob is saying here, Zidane Iqbal is Pakistani and
no, in terms of his national team, innit? He's right.
Oh, see. So how come you were so gassed? How come you're so gassed about him?
Salvation heritage, too, innit?
See? So there we go. So when I asked you about India, why'd you act all surprised in that? There could be an Indian star that you're sleeping on, fam. What's wrong with you?
Come on, man. International football ain't it, man. Let's move on.
All right, but imagine India make a World Cup. You're gonna be moving crazy, fam. There in your India.
No, I'll be honest. I will support them more than I support England.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I am praying on England's downfall every World Cup.
Okay, talk about it. Why are you praying on England's downfall?
I said this, man. I hate the country when there's an international tournament. Like, honestly,
what do you hate about it? What is it?
I don't care. Like, you lot can say good vibes, all of that stuff, yeah? Like, as soon as these lot were saying Kaelin should have got sent off in the Euros.
Yeah.
No, that annoyed me so much, And the thing is, people signed a petition for that, saying the game should be replayed. Well, as soon as international football's on, bare people don't even understand football, watch it. And that
so you hate the casuals. You don't like the casuals.
100%.
Yeah, the casuals, but fam, that happens with every sport.
Yeah, and I don't watch every other sport, so I don't really get it.
No. I'm saying it happens with every sport. That's why you should have let it rattle you. That's your time to educate.
Nah. People do my head in during international.
So it's because of the casuals as to why you want to see England do badly. So you was crying tears of joy when Saka missed that penalty.
I couldn't really do it because I was on streaming. I didn't want to seem like a hater, but inside I was gassed.
Why did you not just let it out then?
Nah. Because Rance was emotional that day, innit? I was like, I was just there.
What that it was? The live stream I was doing, it was mad emotional.
No, like, anyhow, like, if you saw my group chats that day with my friends, whew, beautiful. Because anyhow, actually back England.
Say that again.
Because my friends were backing England, innit?
Okay.
And I was just there because I didn't really care, and I was just there on a full-on rattling mode.
Fair enough. Now it was like I'm not like you. I don't go as far as I want to see England do badly. I don't care, and it makes no difference to me whether England play well or they don't. I like the country though. There is a feel-good factor when England are in the tournament. I do like that.
I hate the country.
Like that. Why do you hate the country? How do you hate good vibes?
What? Do you think that the fans were overhyped a little bit?
But they're gonna get that.
No, but you see with England, yeah. This is what I don't get. I don't get why people overhype England. I don't think people realize England are absolutely crap. These don't play no one any single tournament, yeah. Have a decent run because they played absolute crap teams and then get gassed like they're the best thing. Like, no lie, these don't hate. Nah, man. Like what? You beat Denmark here, and you think you're all that?
Fam, it's because you should know this because you're one of these guys at time, and you also around these guys. People let emotions cloud their logic, fam.
No, I hear that. But people. But the thing is, people could be logical, yeah. But people just hype up England.
Yeah, because they're emotional. Because they're emotionally invested.
Like England ain't crap, that man. These lot play no one any single international tournament. Yeah, these lot gas up Southgate like he's the best thing. Like, you remember what was it? I woke up with people wearing waistcoats for Southgate.
Yeah, waistcoats are slap. I've got a waistcoat. I had it before now. You telling me waistcoats don't look fly?
No, they look calmy, but like it was because of a lot of people wearing them because of Southgate and stuff, innit? Yeah, I'm like, how are you gassing up Southgate like this? Nah, Brian, nah. But you see international football.
Maybe it's the vibe, isn't it? Bring back the vibe.
This is mad.
No, but it's true though. Trust me. Hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Oh my god.
Yes, see, you hear how you are here talking is how I feel talking to you at times.
No,
I'm glad. This is calm.
But you see, international football, that's every single person.
Yeah, you're enough. You're like, you feel like every single person.
Nah, Flawless, don't do that to me.
You're enough. Like, it is what you mean. Don't do this.
Southgate tube station. This country moves mad. A half decent campaign, and these are one of name train stations after the manager. Yeah. Who anyone that understands football, knows Southgate's absolutely crap.
Yeah, I hear that. However,
I just had to get it off my chest. Don't worry.
No, it's cool. It is. Yeah, I see you, Cam, and big up Dan Sillyman in the cut as well. I was Southgate for getting to a semi-final. Like, I hear all this, but aside from that, because I'm just used to that, I still enjoy the tournament. Like, there is a feel-good factor in the country, and the weather's always good as well. That's one thing I've noticed. The weather's always it's because what do you mean weather hype? Is the weather you don't enjoy good weather?
No, like I prefer the winter than the summer.
What is wrong with you?
No, like I was having this conversation the other day. I was having this conversation the other day on one of my streams.
Go on, talk about it.
I said this. You know when it's hot, what are you meant to do?
Go to the beach.
Put air conditioning on. Put air conditioning on and stuff, innit?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only thing. But you see, when it's winter, you can just chuck on another jumper, chuck on another coat, and you're calm.
Oh, so you're complaining about being too hot. It's the weather's not like that, so you're too hot.
You know
what you say you don't drink and stuff like that. You don't go out and like going out and drinking and just being calm with your people. Like that's what it is.
You know what I also hate, yeah?
Go on.
You know the other day it was bare sunny, innit? And I'm just on the train. When it was raining, yeah, people were bare quiet on the train. But as soon as the sun's out, yeah, these lot are bare loud on the train. I'm just like, please.
People enjoying themselves. People enjoying themselves.
Don't enjoy yourself on the train.
Why can't you enjoy? Why are you so miserable, fam? This guy is proper miserable. You are misery. You are Mr. Miserable.
Nah, but on your train,
you know in the Mr. Man books, that is Bainsy. He is Mr. Is there a Mr. Miserable?
I'm not
he is Mr. Miserable. You are Mr. Miserable. Don't enjoy yourself on the train. So because you're miserable, everybody else has got to be miserable. Like I said, you lot have heard the phrase "misery loves company." That's Bainsy. Because he's miserable, everybody else can't be miserable. That. You know what I'm saying? So because you're miserable on the train, I can't enjoy myself on the train. You are a Grinch.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Do you enjoy Christmas?
Nah, Christmas don't really care. Let's be honest.
How can you not enjoy?
Actually, the best thing about Christmas is the footballing period. You got
the footballing period, which you love. Yeah. You get to eat all types of food. You get days off. You see the whole fam, and you get presents. What's wrong with that?
No, exactly. It's not bad. That's it.
You're not even excited. Man said it's not bad. That's a great time. What is bad about that? That is all good. There is no bad to Christmas.
See that person right there? That last comment. There you go. See, imagine coming back from uni, hard work, and I want to hear people talk. That's the last thing I want to hear.
Bainsy miserable, you know.
Nah, but
yo, this guy said don't enjoy yourself on the train.
But come on, trains for travel.
You can't enjoy yourself while you're traveling.
North,
I've traveled on trains.
East to west.
What's wrong with that?
Just keep it moving.
You know, train can go from east to north.
You know what annoyed me? Yeah, you know when I came back from Old Trafford that day, yeah, that was very late, innit? On a Saturday.
Yo, wait, before you continue, one sec. Yo, Cams, what is it? Am I in the post? Message me before you post that. What are you back? Because I don't know what picture he's talking about in it. What are you talking about, Cams? Please let me know. Go on. Carry on.
What was I saying? Yeah, you know Old Trafford that day when I was coming back? That was bare late on a Saturday night when I was coming back. Okay. Yeah. Flipping. These people were drunk on the train. And they're so loud. You know how much that annoyed me? Like, how can you be loud in public? Nah, surely I ain't the only one. Come on. Flawless. Being loud in public is mad in my eyes.
No, it depends why you're being loud. If people are just enjoying themselves.
Nah, but these are just drunk kids, just out their minds, just shouting.
Oh, yeah, the Gareth Southgate tube. Yeah, you just tagged it. That's mad. Cam just tagged us in it.
Let me see this.
Yeah, like what is? There's nothing wrong. Man said don't enjoy yourself on the train. You know.
Flipping! Oh, they actually done it. Where is this? The Gareth Southgate thing.
Like if you're just being loud for no reason, then that's the different. But if you're enjoying yourself after a game, I understand.
Ibrahim understands, man. No, man. No shame.
What are you fam? What are you talking about, yo?
The comment by Ibrahim Abdi.
No, I'm saying in general, man said don't enjoy yourself on it. This is wild, yo.
No, I didn't say that. I just
you did say that. You said don't enjoy yourself on the train. You said that verbatim. You said that.
My bad. I meant to say just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut.
Yo, let me enjoy myself. I enjoy myself on the train. If there's reason to, I get it. If someone's just being loud for no reason, I understand that. But if you're coming back, if you're going to a football match, it's after a football match, or you're on a night, or you're going on a night out or something like that, enjoy yourself. As long as you don't bother no one, cool.
No, but these people just talk too much sometimes, you know.
Are they talking to you or are they talking to each other?
Nah, they're just talking. Just keep your mouth shut, please.
So they just got to sit in silence like it's a lie.
No, I'm not saying sit in silence here, but you know when they start getting loud.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. True say, I don't know what it is because I'm black and culturally we're loud is nothing new to me, innit? That's why I'm just used to it. Like from I want to say this from a culture standpoint, we're just naturally loud. So it's not a surprise to me when I hear this type of thing. Like if you're drunk and being loud and bothering me, like talking to me or whatever, that's different. But if you're do your thing, get it. As long as you're not being loud for no reason, I'm cool with it. Enjoy yourself.
Nah, but I feel like some people are just loud for no reason. There's no.
Some people are. I
Need,
agree.
You don't need a raising voice.
Obnoxious, I would say. Some people are obnoxious.
If you're like, for instance, this guy would hate it. Like when we're at when we're on, he would hate because he would never get that. When we're on the way to Carnival on the tube and people are playing music and everyone's just singing along to the music, he would hate that shit. That shit's sick. You done that? Big up Cam, he in the cut. He in the cut. But it's the same shit. You're going to enjoy yourself somewhere, and the whole tube is singing along to a song. The whole tune just like yeah, like and shit like that. You would hate that.
I would.
Oh, yeah, why these not going Carnival? Enjoy themselves. Like, you are a proper Grinch, you know. Proper.
Nah, I'm just saying.
You are a Grinch, fam.
Listen, go back to football, man.
You are good, but back to the football where we was at. Yeah, I do like the feel good factor and the good weather. I do like that. Everyone is normally in a good mood.
Sun's out, the day out, especially if you get kind of like your big teams against a local team. People always want to look that for a day out, innit?
Are you saying some people want to transport in silence? Yeah, I hear that, but if you're not bothering anybody, go sit in the quiet section then, because there's quiet sections of trains. Go sit in the quiet section.
Simple quiet sections on trains.
There was quiet sections on trains. Did you not notice?
No.
Yeah, there's a quiet section on trains. There's quiet, not all trains, but certain trains do quiet sections.
Never knew that.
You might have to pay a little bit extra, but not all trains. A lot of train services do quiet sections. Google it. That might be for you, fam. Spend that extra £2 and go into the quiet section.
Nah, I ain't paying extra £2 for that, you know.
Oh, see, so you can't be bothering him that much. You don't want to spend that extra £2.
But come on, man.
£2, fam.
Train's expensive, you know.
Yeah, I know it is. So what's £2 more? They say your ticket's £30. You're not gonna spend £32 for some piece of quiet.
I'm talking to uni.
Yeah, you acting like you're going far. Train ain't that expensive for you. What are you talking about?
It's like £2.
So is that spending an extra £2 for a pound?
Every tap.
Yeah, and you're getting an education out of it, so it's worth it.
Education out of it.
Yeah. So you not? Is it not education? Is it not something you're gonna get for life?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I thought.
Let me see this quiet section.
There's a quiet section on trains. Yeah, and the trains you get is probably a quiet section. Yeah, but like Flawless, when you do it amongst other people, it's like not respecting the other people being loud. Like I said, there's a reason. If you're being loud for no reason, I have an issue with that. If I get on the train after a football match, I know there is highly likely there's people who are going to be loud. Or if I'm going to a match, or if I'm on a late train on a Friday or Saturday night, I'm fully aware.
But that I understand. Yeah, but if it's like a 3:30 on a Thursday,
that's different.
You see where I'm getting annoyed now.
That's different. Yeah, that's different. You didn't say that. This is why words are important. You didn't say that. You just said, "Oh, don't enjoy yourself on the train." That's all you said.
But like 3:30
you added no
on a
context.
Thursday.
That's different, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. He would have hated coming out on a night out with us if us was the case.
100%.
We was on a Mazda. 100%. Fellas will tell me a joke on the train and I ran away to the last carriage. Facts. It's crazy. Yeah, he wouldn't like Jody and Benji. They're matter wild boys, man. But yeah, like I said, innit? It's all about on the night. But back to where we was at. That's one thing I do like about the international tournaments. As well as football every day. I love that 2-week period of like group stage games. It was like 2 games per day. There's plenty to talk about. Everybody's in a good mood. The weather's normally good. If you want to step out and watch games wherever, like it's always cold. Like I should have went to Box Park during the Euros. 100%.
You think the World Cup will ban the same though?
Yeah.
December.
The weather one might not be as good because it's in December, but will the World Cup bang the same? Yes.
People at work as well during that time though.
People take time off. What's the hour difference?
Yeah.
What's the hours difference?
About 3 hours difference.
Yeah, people will make it work. Same way, if I remember correctly, in South Africa, the place was jumping when they had the World Cup in South Africa. If it's 3 hours difference. Yeah. And yeah, Dan, I agree. In the AM, people need to chill on the train. Yeah, there's no reason why in the morning you should be hella loud. But I'm saying Bainsy was talking about after football. It's like after United.
But you see that train here? That wasn't even like a United train. That was just a...
Yeah, but it's not. But you're leaving Manchester, going back to London, after a Manchester United match day. Of course, you're gonna get crazy people on there. Not crazy people, loud people on there. Of course,
you're talking about 76,000 people that went to that game, plus the away fans as well.
Literally, man are saying what a lot of 10 a.m. Wait, is it? Man said 3 hours is a lot of 10 a.m. games. If it's a 3 hour difference, what have they put the kickoff times out yet?
That's a high possibility. Yeah, lunchtime kickoff.
10 a.m. Why so early?
FIFA decided, isn't it?
I don't get that. But that doesn't speak best for Qatar. Surely it is best for them for evening games, where it's a little bit. It's not hot. The World Cup.
Because the evening.
Yeah, but it's already in December, man.
Yeah, but it's in Qatar. Is it not hot all year round there?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's hot all year round there.
That year alone, they're probably looking at like 28 degrees heat there.
Yeah, surely. Is it hotter in the morning? Surely it cools down. Oh, is it early because of the heat? So what? It's hot. Wait, it's hotter in the morning. Surely it'd be cooler in the evening.
No.
Hey, Timo, do the Googles, fam. I beg you.
50 minutes. Like you can look at it, it's like 15 degrees in the morning for Qatar in that December period. It's not that hot. It's like cool, but normal cool. Like we are currently right now. I think you literally talking about the mini heat wave. That's probably coming in the afternoon times, but not today. Yeah, well, December will be cooler. It's not that
hot. It's hot all year round, but much cooler in December. I have no idea. We won't find out. On Friday. Flawless, I beg you do a group stage draw. What time is it at? Let me Google this. I might do it. Let me Google this.
Because that's where, the Wales game, Wales versus Ukraine / Scotland. That game is going to be played in June now, I think.
Yes, it is.
Because of all the stuff in Ukraine.
It's June.
No lie. We need to talk about Gareth Bale.
But before we get into
the way the season's planned next year. So.
Okay, I'm just having a look here. When's the World Cup draw?
Did you read on Twitter? They were going, man, they should give Ukraine a buy-in into the World Cup.
Yeah, I saw that. I even saw something was like let Ukraine host one of the tournaments.
There's no time on it, James. I can't find the time on the draw. I'm not gonna lie, I can't find the time.
Last game of the whole league game is probably around 20 November-ish because they want to get time to prepare for the World Cup.
Oh yeah, they'll stop it in December. They'll stop it in November to. Yes, drop it in there.
So crappy,
To draw time. Yeah. I can't believe they're stopping our football to play a World Cup.
No, that's going to be one of the worst international tournaments ever.
Nah, the tournament will be cold.
It's going to be like they have the international break now. It just stops.
Yeah, and everyone hates international break because it ruins club football.
It does, because it's the World Cup. There's something on it.
No, I'm still going to hate on it.
Nah, you'll be here, man. Well, you won't be here, but you'll be doing watch. You're going to do watch-alongs, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're crazy. You'll be smiling. Ronaldo's last tournament. Of course you go and watch.
Nah, man. One more.
All right, but anyway, Ronaldo.
Anyway. Friday 5 p.m. flawless. We're gonna be here anyway that day.
Yeah, that's the show we'll do. So we might start the show slightly earlier, even though I couldn't really care. Yeah, we'll start the show earlier. Remind me, Bainsy.
No, like we could start at 5:30, and these lot will still spend like half an hour just waffling.
That is
with
true.
The draws and stuff.
That is true. So we'll start at 5:30. So yes, we'll do a World Cup. We'll do a World Cup draw. Then it'll be like a reaction to it. Even though I won't care until the actual tournament starts.
And the thing is, a lot can happen in 6 months in terms of injuries and stuff, innit?
Facts. And I'm looking here, the matches, it does say, yes, 10 a.m., 21st of November, 2022, Group A match day. Shit, this shit starts November, so it's not even December. The first group, it starts the 21st of November.
Premier League starts a bit early, though.
Or is the Premier League slightly earlier? And it's at 10 a.m. I don't want to be getting up to, Jesus.
Sure, it's 10 a.m. or not 10 p.m.?
No, I think it says 10 a.m. from. It's got 10, yeah, it's 10 a.m. No? Because it would say 22.
How do you expect people to watch it then?
People, you got to get up, fam.
No, but in terms of like people at work, people at uni, school.
Take the time off, fam.
Bruv, this
Oh yeah,
season-
shit. You'll be at uni at times, innit? Yeah, hold that, Statman. Hold that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Hold
man.
that, fam. You can
Bruv,
hold
it's
that.
December. Bruv, it's December.
Missing without
All
without
these people's already on a holiday, though.
Imagine missing a
Do you
World
know
Cup
what?
final because you have to go in for a lecture.
Do you know what? I've not taken
Skip
any
the lecture,
holiday.
bruv. That's what I do, man.
Oh,
I'm
don't
not
get me
taking
wrong,
any
I would,
holiday
but
days. I'm using it all for World Cup. I'm using it all for
Say that
World
again.
Cup.
Say that again, sir. You don't take it no
I'm using
holidays.
all my holidays
Yeah.
at work. I'm not used. I'm saving it for the World Cup.
World Cup. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. Yeah. So Bainsy, you can't do that, can you? Yeah, so hold that, fam. Hold
Plan
that.
ahead, young
Yeah,
man.
World Cup starts.
Hold
21st
that. Bainsy
September.
devastated. His
Hold
life crashing. You ain't gonna be
Hold
able
that
to
with
see
your
Ronaldo in the what's it
Hold
called?
that with your youth.
You ain't
Yeah.
gonna be able to see Ronaldo play in the World Cup in that. I hope he scores a hat trick in that. You know what I'm saying?
And don't
Yeah,
score
20th
again.
November to the
Don't
18th
score again.
December. So the final is like a week before.
I want
Christmas.
him to lift it and you miss it, yo, because you're in uni.
Nah,
That'd be great.
nah.
That'd be great.
Nah, don't do that.
Hold that, Bainsy. Hold,
I'll be there doing a watch along in uni.
hold that in it. You know what I'm saying? In that. He's devastated, Joe.
No, but I'm just saying, like, international football, you normally watch a single game, innit? Might have to miss some of the dead games and be at uni.
You're gonna have to hold that. Just says, where is it at? That's a you problem, Statman. I'll be skipping lectures. Nah, Bainsy, don't do that. Stay in uni, man. Stay in school.
Nah, man.
yes.
Yeah. Stay in school.
Or you can do an online lecture though.
I like Andrew
I
says,
think
hold
next
the
year
Statman, hold
everything's
that,
gonna
man.
be in person, innit?
Yeah, man. You back to regular.
Yeah.
And Dunk AJB says, you like, I'm not thrilled about 10 a.m. because that's messing up.
The
Because
World
like,
Cup
NBA...
finals at 3 p.m.
Oh, that's cool. That works.
That's not even gonna bang the same though.
Hey,
No,
speak
it's
for
not
yourself.
right, though.
It works for me, fam.
Sunset, man. Sunset kickoff.
It works for me, fam. I'm good.
What are you saying? Is the Queen even gonna allow it if that's on a Saturday?
Right. When is the final, actually? Let me check now.
Yeah, you can tell the Queen to hold that, man.
18th December.
18th of December. Mazza.
Yeah, a week before Christmas.
Yeah. Team Queen Lizzie, hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that.
No, funny enough, yeah, the City Liverpool semi-finals at 3:30 on Saturday. They allowed it.
Yeah.
What, the FA Cup?
Yeah.
Well, fuck both of them. I don't care. Fuck them both. And Don KJB says you lot complaining about 10 a.m. That's I don't like 10 a.m. It's like I'll be doing NBA around that time as well. So I don't know how I'm gonna pattern that in. I'll figure it out. I don't know how.
Sleep, man.
I'm not UT,
You're
bro.
lucky this World Cup's not in the US. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, imagine that, yeah. You've been doing 12 hours. You've been 12 hours.
If I'm
It's great.
Now, if I remember correctly, that's what man did during the Euros anyway. Because I remember at times when I do like a Man United earlier, do a knockout game. The knockout game would go into extra time, then go straight into the next game, and then that will go into extra time, and then there'd be a Q&A or something afterwards. There's times where I wasn't seeing. I was doing a Bainsy, man, just wasn't seeing daylight. Man was waking up straight to streaming, eating at night time, sleeping, back to it. I wouldn't change it though. I loved it, man. That was the grind. Man, I loved the Euros. Euros was great. But 10 a.m. isn't it? I'm not gonna lie. It's not it. What's going on in the summer? There's no international tournaments in the summer, is there?
No.
There's no basketball. What sport is there? No live sport in the summer? What's going on?
Only basketball and NBA finals, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's stopped. That's finished in what, May, June? I'm talking about like June, July, before the Premier League.
Premier League does start a bit early, innit?
You were doing
tennis.
You remember you were doing Copa America and then NBA at the same time. That was the summer.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
we did a lot. Yeah, them Copa America streams did big numbers as well. It was crazy.
That's true.
I saw your most watched videos of Copa America final.
It's either that or the Euros final. I think it's the Euros final because we trended on YouTube. Gas.
Mad.
Because someone popped in and was like, "Yo, you lot are trending." Because I thought the timer, I thought the number thing was broken. Because it was at like 40. Then it went like 150. Then it went like 300 odd. And I was with Tox and I was like, "Yo, Tox, is this thing broken?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm watching it." Then it went up to like 400.
Crazy.
It was crazy. And then someone popped in the chat and was like, "Yeah, you trending on YouTube." I was like, "Let's go." And then we had a guy pop up talk about, "Is this on TV?" I was like, "Where you watching it?" He was like, "Vietnam." It's like, "Yo, we can't help you in it. I'm sorry." Like, I was like, my bad. I was gonna say the BBC. I don't think you've got that out there with it. So my bad.
But you could probably use like a VPN or something.
Yeah, if he's got a VPN, do your thing, innit? You know
Just say you have a TV license.
Yeah, of course. Everybody here is a law-abiding citizen and abides by all legal rules, standings, and procedures.
Yeah, I'm only a criminal on GTA.
Yeah. Only on GTA, only a virtual criminal. That's it.
I bought that truck. You know, the machine guns.
I might buy that thing. Is it 1.2 mil?
Yes, straight up. 1.2.
1.2 mil. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
I just
legit gonna buy it.
Yeah.
What color is yours?
I put it blue.
You got it in blue.
But I went to the garage and got it extra stuff on it, like armored, and you get the proper windows as well, the tinted ones. Yeah, you get proper windows on it. Yeah,
I might do that. 100%.
You can only get fully armored when you get to 100 though. So
yeah, it's calm because it's good protection anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all well and good. But now I'm looking forward to. I'm looking here. And when does the Premier League? So the World Cup, right? December 18th. So it starts. Wow, so much content. So it starts on the 21st of November and it ends on the 18th. So it's pretty much a whole. So when the Premier League end then?
Like November something. I think it's November something.
No. When does the
probably still
with
end
the gap? I'm saying next season the Premier League. What they'll still end normal time.
June. So I think is it May, late May something.
Yeah,
June.
So the Premier League will start 6 August. So match day 16 will be the last set of matches played over the weekend of 12 to 13 November before the call-up period. And then the league will resume on Boxing Day following the FIFA World Cup final, which takes place on a Sunday, December of 18.
What a joke. Boxing Day.
Yeah, let's go. So it starts Boxing Day, and then when does it end?
28th of May.
Yeah, so about the time.
Yeah. That's late. Because normally don't only have the Champions League around like
but like
we played Champions League.
Yeah, but then Champions League final will be next week. Yeah, the next year, at least June.
Yeah, so it'll only be like 1 week more kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, that works.
It's not too bad.
Man said there's Nations League. Oh, there's Nations Leagues in the summer. I'm just thinking. Actually, let me you lot in the chat. There's over 40 of you lot.
Nations League now.
Yeah, but before you go, what content did you lot want to see in the summer? Let me know. So I'm talking after the Premier League's finished, after the NBA finals, that June, July period. What content do you lot want to see? Let me know. I'm trying to think of ideas from now. I've got a few ideas, so we'll still continue to bring you content, but let me know even further. Obviously, you're still getting your Manchester United Q&As.
Might be a barren month for sport, man. Might be a barren
month. I'll figure out something.
Yeah, Nations League starts at 2nd June. Oh, by the way, Italy versus Argentina, though. Apparently, that game at Wembley.
Confederations. What is the Confederations Cup? When is that?
Nah. Confederations Cup.
I said nah, like the Nations League just ain't the Confederations Cup Super Saiyan. It's the Super Saiyan Confederations Cup. It's the same shit.
Wait, have you heard about Finalissima 2022, Italy versus Argentina?
In what?
Yeah, I've seen
badminton. What's this?
The Copa America winner versus the Euros winner during the first Wembley.
Oh, see, niggas gassing it up. I respect it. Federation.
No lie though, that could be the last chance to watch Messi in England.
Hey man, I want to see Jorginho, innit? I want to see Jorginho put Messi in the pocket. Let's go.
Oh, the Confederations Cup it starts in June.
Oh, okay, Confederations Cup then. There you go.
Starts in June. Yeah.
The final will be like early July or something. The final will be early July, I think.
Hey, 1 second, just having a look here. Just trying to find it now.
Nations League starts the next day after the game at Wembley. Yeah.
Oh no, this is last. Hold up. When's the Nations League?
2nd June.
That Rickett family made the shortlist of bids for Chelsea.
Huh? What?
That Rickett family.
Oh my God!
Talk about it. Your time.
So you go first, man. Listen, let's on a sporting level, they suck. Yeah. On a sporting level, they don't run the Chicago Cubs very well. That's if you just put it in a sporting level, they are not good at what they do.
They don't, you know, they haven't rebuilt that stadium, Wrigley Field. They haven't done a lot to that whatsoever. And then you add the other stuff into it. It's you know what it is. It proves no matter what you do as a fan, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Yeah, the No to Ricketts has been trending worldwide for this past week. Yeah, and they go, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, you're a preferred bidder. It doesn't matter. Money talks. Money talks all the time. It always wins. Time and money is undefeated. That's what it is. You'll never defeat money. Never.
I just want to be. You know what? I just want to know, like, what kind of deal takes behind the scenes, like, you know, because I feel like as a fan, we deserve the right to know, you know, because you've seen these kind of comments that the Ricketts made about the Islamophobic comments about, you know, I don't want to say it, but some of you lot know what that is, so you can search it out by that comment. But at the end of the day, I feel like we need an owner that know how to run a football club, especially like Chelsea brand. You know, we're talking about a worldwide brand. Even the Chicago Supporters Club said that the Ricketts are not capable to. They don't want the Ricketts to take over the club, not because of the comment, but I just think they're not a good owner, just like the Glazers.
Could be peak for you lot still. Could be peak for you lot.
When I saw the news that the Saudi media back it's not part of the bidder, I'm like, oh no. Because I just think that we Chelsea fans maybe overhype about that Saudi media group because of the money, but some people wanna see it because of the connection to this, the illegal connection to this, blah 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 blah, etc. Look, it doesn't matter like if you got like any ties of any syndicate connection. At the end of the day, it's all about running a football club. You want it or not.
I hear you, fam. Sorry, I'm still having a look at the league. Yeah, the Confederation Cup, they did abolish it. I'm still having a look at the Nations League and see what's going on. I'm just trying to have a look since it's international break, see what content we can put up in the summer. That's all. Hit the like button as well on the video. Oh yeah. You still gonna get the Q&As. They'll always be airing it. You still get them Wednesdays, Sundays. Like I kept them going even during the Euros, even though I had to move them around. Same way with Man United, you'll still get 2 of them as well. You'll still get all that type of content.
We might do an 8-hour GTA campaign. That's what we might do.
Yeah, you still get GTA on here as well. Oh yeah, that's content on the YouTube as well. I'm forgetting it's not all spot. Facts. You can still run GTA. Right? 100%. But that being said, the GTA will be moving over here in April, people. So it'll be a Sarcasm City shake-up. So you'll get on the YouTube channel, you'll get GTA over here, you'll get FIFA over here, whereas moving to the Twitch will be the NBA watch-alongs, all the non-Manchester United Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League, FA Cup watch-alongs, all on the Twitch kind of thing. So on the YouTube, you'll still get Man United, you'll still get the Q&As, you still get Ballers at the Bridge, and like I say, Manchester United watch-alongs, but everything else will be going over to the Twitch. Yeah, it depends. What is there? Don KJB? Is there a Cricket World Cup? Is it T20? Is there a? If it's the T20 or it's the one day, then I'm gonna have a look. Yeah, transfer content, of course.
Man's not watching a 5-day test match just for them to.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing a test match. Yeah. You crazy? I ain't doing no test match. Are you mad? They're all day things as well. Like no,
a draw.
I can't.
A draw.
Like I can't. Like I can't. Test cricket ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? And that, like no. Let me have a look. Let me check it out. See what World Cup cricket. What have they got? Let me have a look. See that, people? We just.
I think we get.
Nah, it's not till 2020. I think it's not till 2023. I think that's the ODI though.
We get Ryan, Timo, and Statman on one stream and just fire questions at them for like 2 hours.
That'd be hilarious.
They can only answer, and then we just react to their answers.
Nah, I think maybe Surfer, we should ask you questions.
That's fine, man.
You're trying to come at me, you know.
Just gonna say, and You could ask me what you want.
Go on, ask him something, Bainsy.
You can't just make me think of a question on the spot like that.
Look at this guy, man. Yo, fam, ask him a question, innit?
Nah, you can't just make me ask a question like that on the spot.
You shouldn't even come up with it then. You should already had a question.
This is STATMAN's feedback, innit? Q&A with STATMAN, innit? That's why we asked the question, isn't it, STATMAN?
Yeah.
Talk to him, Timo. Tell him again. Yeah, hold that, fam. Hold that.
Oh, the IPO's on.
STATMAN, would you buy a ticket to see Lionel Messi's retirement at Wembley?
Hold that, Bainsy.
Huh?
Would you see Lionel Messi's retirement at Wembley getting backed by Jorginho?
I wouldn't mind that, to be fair.
You want to see that happen?
STATMAN the only one celebrating he's retiring. Messi retiring, you know that?
No. I wouldn't celebrate. I wouldn't celebrate.
Or when Ronaldo retires. My God.
Nah, it'll be like the... You know that meme where it's like, oh, I just visited my enemy's funeral and stuff?
You know what we need? Portugal against Argentina at Wembley. That would be like great.
Nah, Flores, have you not seen the meme? Look at this.
What meme?
Look at your phone.
Marshall comes.
See this.
Surely you've seen this one.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like the Ronaldo version of it.
I've not seen the Ronaldo version of it. This is new to you.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen the Ronaldo version, but yes, I've seen that meme. It's the meme that when Simmons got traded, MB posted it. It's that meme. With the black guy, he's like, I'm at my haters' funerals today. And big up my guy Lewis. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel. Says blessed for the hoodie again, bro. Yeah, man, I got you. Calm, no stress. So you'll see Lewis rocking some Sarcasm City merch at some point. You know what I'm saying? We out here doing big things, whether it's on his channel, Don Robbie, or wherever else he is at. You know what I'm saying? And to see the world champions.
It's gonna be so good in May when you can't say that.
Man, they can still say world champions because they'll still be world champions. Wait, is the Club World Cup being moved then?
Is it?
Yeah, it'll be moved. It'll have to be. There's a World Cup.
Yeah, it'll be moved, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually in December. Yeah, it'll have to be moved, yeah.
And I was just having a look as well. The friggin' T20 is not till October, November. I might still do that though, still.
Like,
in November.
Everything gets moved. The rounds of the League Cup.
Hey, World Cup's going to China, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like,
Are you going China, yeah?
Champions League games get moved.
Come on, man. Chinese food. I'm in for that Chinese food. Let's go.
Like, you can't get Chinese food in...
I'm in for the culture. The Shanghai.
You're breaking up, fam.
Timo, isn't Chinese
Never mind, I got tapped open.
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, that is.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't say English food when we're in England.
Yeah. It's like, if you're in Brazil, oh yeah, we like the Brazil nuts. They're just called nuts, dude. They're not called Brazil.
You all know that. That's why we call it food. Chinese food.
And now that I'm not saying it's large up to Dan because him and Eddie in a group chat and Dan's on this Ronaldo. I think it's like Bainsy in disguise. He's been hyping up Ronaldo the whole day, and I don't know where it's come from. Dan Sillyman.
Good lad.
Yeah, but he died in a horrible death, innit? You're supposed to be free. You calling him a good lad. He just died at every turn. Because I cooked him, that's why.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
Yo, don't say inaccurate things to me then, innit? No. If you are going off facts, I mean, if you're going off feelings and how and your emotions and hope, cool. But don't expect me to take that seriously. I say this to you, I say this to Ryan, I say this to Timo all the time. Don't have a sporting debate with me, and then when I ask you to back it up, it's all emotions and feelings.
Leave Ronaldo alone, Leave Ronaldo alone.
I didn't attack Ronaldo. He brought it up to me.
Oh, it sounds like you attacked Ronaldo.
No. He brought it up to me.
Apparently,
you know what I'm saying? I did cook you, man. Ask Eddie if you don't believe me. I cooked you. You just said Ronaldo's top 5 strikers in Europe. Like, come on, man. Exactly. Even you don't believe that. Even you don't have the heart to say that. Even you're not going to say that. Exactly, because you know what I'm saying? He's not top 5 in Europe. This is what I'm talking about. Ronaldo's not top 5. Surfer, is Ronaldo a top 5 striker in Europe?
No, there's an argument he's not top 5 in the Premier League.
Hey.
Surfer, man.
I said there's an
He's
argument.
not top 5.
See how I prefaced it? There's an argument.
You can have the debate.
No, there is no argument.
And you know what? Also is the pool. The pool is weak. This is why if you're talking top 5 strikers in Europe, Lukaku is in that conversation. But that's because the pool is weak. The pool's not good. It's a very weak pool. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is the same Dan Sillyman who was backing Ollie up until late. So, we move. But my point is, this is a fact. This is a whole hope. But my point is, what Seth is saying is correct. Like, in terms of you could debate that the pool's weak. Lukaku's in that mix. Is Lukaku a top 5 striker in the Premier League? He probably is. But he's not world class. He's not top class. He's a good striker. Like, even when I was thinking about Europe, like, the strikers in Europe ain't, like, you take out the elite, there isn't much behind that. Like, 6 to 10 is pretty weak. 10 to 15 is not really good. Whereas, say you look at
behind that,
Cole.
Behind the Lewandowski, Benzema, Kane, after that, massive drop off.
Yeah.
And Haaland.
Yeah. Pretty much so. Huh? Yeah, like 100%. That's what it is. Zohib, I don't like wrestling like that. But Lewis might do one. Lewis, if you're still in the chat, let us know. Lewis might do a WrestleMania watch along. If he does one, I'll be over there. Because I do enjoy them shows. You know what I'm saying? I do enjoy them shows. 100%. But yeah, man. All right, Dan, whatever you got to tell. Ask Eddie. He's in there. It's crazy. We could even add Bainsy in it and he'll see it for himself. But we move. Where else we got? Massive 2020 Club World Cup is postponed. Lakers winning the title in June too. Winning what in June?
Let's go, man. You know what? I'm in for this train, man. Let's go.
All right, Timo. Let me ask you your thoughts on this. Shaquille O'Neal said if the Lakers get through, he said the Lakers are going to bounce at the Suns in the first round. Thoughts?
You know what? His statement might be wild, but if that happens, I would be happy to say that we're back. But I can't guarantee we win against the Sun in the 4-game series.
So in a 7-game series, what have you got? Who have you got winning and how many games?
At this current moment, I would say the Suns.
In what?
Suns in 6.
So you reckon you take 2 games off the Suns?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yo, Seth, are you there? I don't know what Seth is saying. Yeah. I want to remind me to go back to Seth on that.
Hey, AD's coming back next week. You never know, innit? Mm-hmm.
And now I didn't dismiss your valid points for why we should still have hope for Ronaldo. I didn't dismiss it. I just disagreed because it's all what's in the past. It's all what's in the past. Like, it's all what he did. I'm talking about right now. But again, this is the same argument you had for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You know what I'm saying? And this is the same argument you had for England winning the Euros. You were wrong on both of them, and you're wrong again. And we've had many debates about these two things. You was convinced England could do something in the Euros and win it. They lost. You were convinced Ole could do something. Like, it's all just hella hope. Now, that's what it is. Yeah, I can show Bainsy the chat. I know I did. That's why you didn't want to talk about it no more. All right, let's leave it. And you brought it up. I'm saying you brought a bread knife to a gunfight. This is what it is. We move. Lakers will get bounced in 4 games. Each games will be a blowout too. I give the Lakers 1 because they have LeBron. I could see the Lakers 1, but it's either a sweep or a gentleman's sweep. Like, that's legit. It. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Yeah, Black Diamond. He was all in, man. He had hope. Same hope he has for Ronaldo now. It's the same thing. It's just that one's a manager, one's a player. It's all feelings, no facts. But we move. You lot continue to get your questions in before we close out the show as well. Yeah, the Flakers. Yes, the Flakers. But make sure you go subscribe to Bainsy's channel as well. Yo, Bainsy, what content you doing in the summer? Do you know?
I'm sleeping, man.
I need you. Yes.
I'll be alive. I have no idea, man. We'll think about it then.
What was it?
Well, we still got 2 months, innit?
I said sleeping in the summer.
Dan, for what it was.
Yeah, go. 2 months. We got 2 months to prepare for it.
You said, yeah. I'll be prepared. I'll be here. You'll still get stats, facts, and vibes during that period, though. I drag him out of bed if needs be. You'll still get that during this period. What do you mean we'll see? So we're going to stop doing the show?
Nah. We won't stop, but
what?
We need to see what we're talking about kind of thing, innit?
Yo, look what we're talking about now.
Yeah, but we're talking about the summer now.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying in the summer, there'll be hella transfer news.
Yeah, probably.
There'll be enough transfer news. United new manager. Who do you want, actually? What are you telling me?
I want Luis Enrique.
Okay, why do you want Luis Enrique? Talk to me.
From the 4 options available, I just think Luis Enrique is comfortably the best, isn't it? I think he has experience in the big club at Barca. He's worked with lesser quality players at Spain, and let's be honest, I think Spain were better than Italy in the Euros. I think he's just class.
Okay.
But I just know he's not going to leave in it, which is why I ain't invested in him like that.
Nah, fair enough. Prime saying Charlotte will be doing a wrestling watch along. Is she doing one? Tell her shout me then, innit? Prime, if you're going on there. I don't know her like that. But tell her shout me, I'll jump if Lewis is not doing one. And I was just Ollie out a bit later. No, Dan, you wasn't out, Ollie. You was a lot later. And we had many debates, long debates on that. And you was like, why can't you hope and da-da-da and all this nonsense? Let's not do that. Let's not revise history and change history. Like, let's not do that. We had hour-long debates after shows talking about that very topic. Why can't you hope and we can see what he can do? And you know he was busted, and I know he was busted. It was all hope. Same way with Ronaldo. Busted. Simple as that. As much as it pains me to admit it, I hate saying it. But because of the way you talk about him, Dan, it forces me to talk about him like this. Yeah, man, just hella hope. Oh, because of what he did. There's no 37, 38-year-old who's doing anything at the highest level. That's a fact. You give me a 37, 38-year-old like doing anything like that. He's not. And that's why
LeBron James. How old is he?
Yeah, 37, 38.
So he's still one of the best.
Yeah, he's still one of the best. Ask me where his team is in the Western Conference.
I don't know.
9th.
Out of how many?
15.
Yeah, mid-table.
Yeah, exactly. That man ain't going to make the playoffs.
Where do you need to come to be in the playoffs?
You finish top 6. You have to finish top 6. And then
how many games left?
9 or 10. 9.
And how many points off there are they?
Like, wait, I'll tell you now. They can't make the playoffs. There's too many games. They're 12 games down. Yeah, they're 12 games down.
Mad.
They can't make the playoffs. This is my point. You know what? Perfect comparison, actually. I'm glad you said that. LeBron James and Cristiano Ronaldo. Perfect comparisons. Man's just old. Like, LeBron's performing at a higher level, but man's old.
Oh, stop it now. We're not doing
Man's
this.
old. What do you mean? No. So LeBron's not old.
Yeah, he's old, but
okay,
he's still obsolete.
I just said he's performing at a higher level. Like, LeBron's not the bigger problem for him constructing that roster is a problem. But my point is,
aging is not a factor on anyone's team. Like, if you're talking about you're talking about one of the two, arguably two greatest athletes on earth. Right? Age is not a factor here.
Of course, it is. What success are they bringing to their current franchises and current teams? You see, you get real quiet, people. Get real quiet. It gets real quiet when facts start getting thrown around. It gets real quiet. No, I'm talking to Timo.
Oh, come.
Because you don't know about basketball, so I wouldn't ask you that. He said they're two of great athletes. Yes, they are. But what success are they bringing to their current teams?
At the moment, no.
Exactly. Bear in mind, you support one of these, and bear in mind that roster that's terrible at the Lakers is part of LeBron because he traded for them people. He constructed that roster. He's more at fault. He's more at fault. He's more at fault for the. So what it is in basketball. So when LeBron, like when he moves team, because he commands so much power, he basically franchises will bend to what he wants. So say for instance, he moves to a team and he's like, I want you to get rid of this player, and bring in this player and this player. They'll do that. So when he went to the Lakers, they did this and they traded. So their roster that's terrible now, he traded for. He wanted Russell Westbrook on his team, and their roster's terrible. And him and Anthony Davis need to take accountability for that. And that's why the Lakers are 9th. They're worse than they were last season. And that's my point. Like, he's more to blame for where the Lakers are than Ronaldo. Like, it's not like Ronaldo was like, he brought in players and it hasn't worked. He has no say in that. You get what I'm saying? But it would be like Ronaldo if he brought in Maguire and brought in Wan-Bissaka and brought in Dan James. But he didn't. My point is, yo, like people want to cling. People love to cling onto stuff. And yo, Father Time is undefeated. It's over with, man. I'm not saying LeBron can't be a part of a successful team. No, but he needs help. I'm not saying Ronaldo can't be a part of a successful team. I don't believe that. But he needs help. There's no way LeBron should be playing 40 minutes and putting up 50 to 60 points. How many games have you lot won post All-Star break since he hasn't scored 50 points? 1? 5? You man won 5 games since All-Star break. So basically, to put that into context for you, Bainsy, that's like since, say, the last international break or the turn of the year, United haven't won a game where Ronaldo hasn't scored a hat-trick. That's the equivalent of what I've just said.
Hat-trick, mad.
Yes, because LeBron's put on monster numbers for these men in certain games and they've won. But when he hasn't, they've lost. Why these men are 9th? And they have to play 2 games to get into the play-ins. Because what it is the top 6 go right into the playoffs. Number 7 will play 8. Number 9 will play 10. So number 7 will get 7 versus 8. They'll get the 7th spot. And then the winner of 9 versus 10 will play the loser of 7 versus 8. And then they'll get the 8th spot. So the Lakers currently might have to play 2 games to get into the playoffs. And if they get to the playoffs, they're getting moved to by the Suns anyway. But that's Timo's team. They go win the chip according to him. Isn't that right, Timo?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, this is the same man who said when the Lakers had 25 games to play, they were going to win 21.
What's the chip? Champions League?
Yeah, no, the chip is, they call it, that's the league. That's winning the league, innit? That's winning the title. That's what they call it. Yo, Don KJB, when I'm talking, yo, people don't like, it gets real quiet when facts start getting thrown around. We don't like me because I talk like this, but that's the facts of the matter. People want to cling onto old shit and what this player was. Same with Messi and that. Messi is no longer Lionel Messi anymore. And that's okay. He's 30-odd. Is there exceptions to the rule? Yeah, man have mentioned Thiago Silva, yes. But there's very few in it. Lewandowski and Benzema are exceptions to the rule. But even them, they're younger than Ronaldo. They're not. And LeBron, they're not 37. They're 34, 33. I wouldn't want a 37-year-old Lewandowski at Manchester United. Or 37-year-old Benzema. Different rules apply to Ronaldo and Messi. I still have faith in 37. Ronaldo, absolutely. He's proved people wrong time and time again. He could still be a valuable asset in many ways. I don't have, again, squad player. What season did you lot have Costa, Remy, and Drogba? When was that, Timo?
Costa and Drogba, 14, yeah. 15.
Okay. So you had Costa was first choice, then you had Remy backing him up, and then Drogba was third choice. That's what he should be. That's what Ronaldo should be. If Ronaldo's here, that's how I would like him to be here. There's no way he should be first or second choice. You said it yourself, Dan. He can't play week in, week out. So then, therefore, he's not a first teamer. Can you be a first teamer when you can't play week in, week out? Does that make sense, or am I losing my mind? I'm asking both of you lot here.
You can.
So you can be a first teamer but can't play week in, week out, then you're not a first teamer.
No, but like, say over a 38-game season, you play, 30 games?
So you're playing pretty much week in, week out then, if you're playing 30 games.
No, but you're still missing some weeks kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you've missed 8. That's a lot.
Who?
No, in your scenario, you've missed 8 games. That's a lot. Because people can miss that due to injury. My point is, Dan said he can't play week in, week out. So you're not a first teamer then.
Wait, so would you regard like Dean Henderson as a first team player then?
Dean Henderson's not a first teamer because he don't play week in, week out.
So you don't regard like bench players as first team players?
No, they're squad players. That's why you're a bench player.
Oh, phase. You're talking like that. Calm
yeah. Like you're either a first teamer or a squad player. So if you don't play week in, week out, you're a squad player. Like, that's what it is. And people don't like that. Dan said it himself. Or he can't play week in, week out. It's very uncomfortable conversations. So if you can't play week in, week out, you're a squad player. And now he's saying, he's first team quality. But that's a whole different thing. If you can't play week in, week out, you're not a first team. I think Eric Bailly's first team quality. But if you can't stay fit, you're not first team. No, my point is, it doesn't matter because he can't play week in, week out. Because he's not a first teamer. Who do you think our best player is outside of Ronaldo? You, Bainsy.
Pogba.
Okay, so if Pogba can't play week in, week out, he's not a first teamer. He's a squad player.
Pogba or Sancho? Pogba or Sancho?
All right, so I use Sancho as an example as well. If Sancho can't play, so you think Sancho's cold, I think Sancho's cold too. But if you can't play week in, week out for whatever reason, whether that's injury or age, you're not a first teamer. No one else is successful like that. Ronaldo can play week in, week out, but not more than one game. So he's not a first teamer then, because teams at the top level play twice a week. See what I'm saying? The goalposts move for this guy. If you're playing in 4 competitions, you are going to play more than one game a week for the majority of the season. Chelsea are on course to play 60-odd games. City will play probably 60-odd games. Liverpool will play that. How many games we played this season? We're going to play 38 league games, the FA Cup, the Champions League, the Carabao Cup. We're on course to that's about 50 plus or low or high 40s. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you can't play weekend. Yeah, and I agree. I don't think Ronaldo's ego will allow him to be third choice. And that's the problem I have. That's why he should leave. This is why I didn't want him in the first place, because I've seen all this on the horizon. Like, anyone who didn't see these problems arising just didn't want to see it. He was the answer to a question we never had an issue with.
Even on the international break, we're talking about Ronaldo.
Yeah, because me and Dan. Nah, it's because me and Dan. He is, of course, one of my favorite players of all time, fam. But it's because me and Dan brought him up. That's where this stems from. Blame Dan in it. This ain't on me. Dan randomly started talking about it in the group chat. So it's like, all right, we're gonna address this, innit? Because he won't come on a live with me. So like, let's do it this way. We're just random out of the blue, like no one. You know what it is? It's the United Watch Along group chat. So it's not like we was conversating and going back and forth about anything. And normally I just drop links in there. But international break was so, all right, let's talk about it then. 60 games next season. Ronaldo can start 30 games and come off the bench 15 times out of 60. That's great use for him. That's not enough. I need my first team. I need my first teamer doing more than that. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link now. I need my first teamer starting more than 50% of games. That's not enough. Would you accept that for anyone else, either you, man? Is that enough consistency?
No, but like playing 45 games out of 60, you don't think
No. Forget the 45. He's starting half here in this example. Would you accept that?
No, I wouldn't mind it, because that's just you using Ronaldo properly then.
That's a terrible way to move. If you can name me another top team that does that with their leading guy.
No, but like that's what I'm trying to say. He shouldn't be our leading guy, kind of thing.
Exactly, my point. Because he's not good enough to be our leading guy.
No, because you're not trying to. Let's be honest. No 37 who should be leading the side, kind of thing, isn't it?
That's my whole point. Because he's not good enough.
No, even if he
was because of his age,
you shouldn't be building a team around a 37-year-old.
I agree. 100%. I agree. That's my point. Because of age. And that also ties into why he's not the guy. That's my whole point. Like, so he starts 50% of our games, and that's what we're going with. This is what we're doing. Show me a Liverpool side, a Chelsea side, a City side, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, or a successful side that does that.
Hey, Pogba and Tchouaméni are starting together.
Who they playing?
Ivory Coast. Yeah, definitely have to watch that, you know. Lucas Hernandez, Varane, Koundé at the back.
Oh boy.
Kicks off in 15.
8:15.
Or 8:15. Messi been declining, but I think people don't want to accept it because of the length of consistency. These guys been on and suddenly they're not here anymore. It's a shock to their system, but that's the reality. This is it, Calvin. People just don't want to accept it, and it's the same with Messi. People don't want to accept, like, yo, Messi's 34. So if he's declining, of course, it's just that his consistent level is consistently been cold for 15 years or 20 years. But nobody stays like that forever. Father Time is undefeated. Ronaldo got rid of Oli, so I respect him. Yeah, for that, 100%. Is rotation not
YouTube channel?
Is rotation not to be allowed in football? Yes, rotation, but I need my first choice striker starting more than 50% of games. I'm having a 9. He's got to be starting more than 50%. That's just what it is. Especially for the amount of money he's on, and he's supposed to be our leading guy. But again, like I said in it, we just want to reinvent the wheel because it's him. What is? We want to reinvent the wheel and move goalposts because it's Ronaldo and we love him. I didn't say you, Bailey. I'm talking in general to the likes of Dad and others.
Remember when we was it one of the Q&As in like last month that we brought up the emotional attachment? I think Paul said the other day, it's like the energy is not the same.
Yep. Facts. Emotional attachment will kill you. That's why your fan base want Hazard back. Just some of y'all like, that's it. That makes no logical sense from a footballing perspective.
I'll be honest. I'm one of that person. Maybe. Yeah. But my reasoning is different than the others. I think it's because we want that creativity in that left hand side. Because we asking that Christian Pulisic should be that Hazard-esque guy, but unfortunately he's not that type of player. And I think it's the hype. It's the hype around Pulisic that it's too. It's like people expecting him to be that kind of player like Hazard. It's just too much. He can't do that. He's not Eden Hazard.
But but you lot can definitely Dan. You lot can definitely find someone who's better. That's my thing. You lot are more than capable. Like the amount of millions you spend on your scouting network, you can go and find somebody who's better. It's not even like if he was tearing it up at Real Madrid, I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, cool, go get it back. But that's just nostalgia. If he didn't play for you lot and had done what he had done at Real Madrid, you lot wouldn't want him in the slightest. Yeah, emotional attachment would have had Frank Lampard. I was right there. That's why some of your fan base love him so much. Because then when you look at what Tuchel did with you lot, it showed how much he was underperforming. And Hazard's the same. And man is saying he's just had surgery again. Is he having surgery again?
Yeah.
For what?
Who knows?
Surgery, apparently.
For what?
Whose surgery?
Hazard. They're saying Hazard, he's having surgery again.
Didn't realize that.
This is my point.
Yo, I'm on the screen, bro.
Yeah. We said big up. We were just going through this.
Shit.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
We won't get to it. Man's here, bruv.
Yeah. I had to bait you out in it, fam. Go on.
Get it off your chest. I see you trying to bait me, like a little fish in that.
Apparently,
it's I don't want to talk about it. So yeah. But before you go, Dan, one sec. But yeah, that's what that is. It's the same shit, and I've seen it time and time again. Whether it's your fan base, whether it's mine, whether it's Liverpool, whether it's whoever, is that it's time to let it go. Hazard is not. When did you not win the league with him? 15, 16?
16,
17. One of the years. All right, 16, 17 when he's carried you lot. That's not him anymore. I'm talking about surgery and you lot want him back. It's wild to me. But yeah, go on, Dan. Get your Ronaldo ish off your chest. The floor is yours.
Right. You said I wouldn't come on the stream. I'm here.
I just baited you in it. I want to hit all the Ronaldo talk he was talking. I'm here. All the Ronaldo talk.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Because I want you to state your facts that you was talking about for the chat. Obviously, I know what you said. They don't know. And your overall point.
Ask me something, bro.
All right. So, what was your overall point about Ronaldo?
I was just saying he's not finished at this moment. That's how I feel. He's proved people wrong time and time again. He can do it again. All I'm saying, he could do that. You're saying it's out of the realms of possibility that Ronaldo can't do anything anymore, that he's finished, right? Is that what you're saying?
For him to, no, what I said was, and I said this specifically in the group, for Manchester United to be competing, yes. Yes, he is. He's not leading us anywhere. You said, he's our top goal scorer. I'm like, where's them goals led us to? Anytime, like, he's not leading us to anything. And I'm not talking about trophies. I'm talking about competing. Yes, I look at him as I look at Bruno. For him, him as a starter, I'm talking about. If he's starting week in, week out, we are not going to compete for anything. I put Bruno in that bracket too. Can that man be a part of a side that compete? Yes. Can they be the main guys? No.
Yeah, but I never said the main guys, bro. You're putting words in my mouth. I never said that as well. I agree with you.
No, I'm not saying you are. No. I'm not saying. I never said
we agree with a lot of shit. We're just saying things in a different way.
No. Because the whole finish thing is when I say he's finished for Ronaldo's level, yes, he is finished. The fact that he can't be a side, he can't lead the line for a side that can compete, that is finished to him because of the level he was.
You know what? Yeah, to be real, we haven't seen if we had the right setup around him and the right players, I think he can do a lot better, man. He's capable still. He's still capable, bro. He's proved it.
I disagree. Where's this?
You're saying there's exceptions like Thiago Silva and that. What makes you think Ronaldo can't be accepted?
Because you know why? You know why? Because Thiago Silva. You know what the difference is? Thiago Silva's a defender. That's the difference. That's the major difference. Name me an attacker that's doing.
I said earlier, Ronaldo's a specimen, bro. He's an alien, bro.
Forget all that. Name me an attacker at 37 that's still delivering at the highest level in current football right now.
It's Ronaldo. It's a different.
See, again, that's all feelings. That's all feelings, fam.
You're saying feelings, bro. I'm going off logic. What he's done.
That's it. Yeah, again, past stuff. This is my point. Is you know what I'm saying? I asked you to back it up, and you hit me with, he's Ronaldo. It's feelings. It is feelings. What's he done,
bro? He's Ronaldo because of what he's achieved in the game, bro. That's not feelings.
What achievements we going off? Wait. What achievements we going off? What achievements are we going off?
Oh my days, bro.
I'm asking you in it.
Tell him. Let him know what Ronaldo's done in this team.
Give me the achievements in it. No, I'm asking you specifically. You know what I'm saying?
No, because STATMAN,
if you're talking about Champions Leagues or 5-6 years ago, that doesn't correlate to now. It's all about now. It's now we're talking about. We're not talking about what man did in 2018.
He's just
we're in 2022.
Man United. I agree to an extent. We wanted him to come in and fire straight away, but we have to consider many things, bro. Look at the team he's come into, bro. And look at the teams he played for before Man United and the players around him.
I said all of this before he landed. This is why I didn't want him in the first place. I said all of this. All of these things.
What I'm saying is we can still do bits, get a new manager, get new players, fill the holes that we need.
I disagree.
And we can do that.
I wholeheartedly disagree.
That's cool, 100%. But it's not impossible, is it? You're going on like these things out of the realms of possibility.
Yes, it is. Yes, I believe it is pretty much out of the realms of possibility. Yes, it is. What do you mean? Why? Because it goes against the whole grain. Name me a 37-year-old, that 38-year-old, because it'll be 38 by the time, that is leading the line for a team competing for levels at the highest on. When's that ever happened in your lifetime?
I'm talking about leading the line, yeah.
So we're not talking about him as a first teamer. Is this what? So let's clarify that. So what are we talking? Are we talking about him as a squad player? Is this what we're saying,
bro?
No. Answer the question. Are we talking about him as a squad player or first team?
He's a squad. He's a squad player.
No, in your eyes. So
we're talking about certain games, and he will make.
Okay, so he's a squad player. Okay. So we're talking about him as a squad player. Cool. I have no problem.
No, like what you said. My point is, going forward, you can't have him leading.
So when I hear people say that he's finished, it's because of the level he was at. The fact that we are talking about Cristiano Ronaldo as a squad player is crazy. When he was the guy to take you over the top. That is a massive fall from grace. He's gone from being the A-star level guy to struggling against B-level opposition. That's the facts of the matter. He used to be the difference maker. So yes, in terms of finished, yes. You've diminished so much, but no longer a first team level. You're a fan of Ronaldo. You've just said yourself there, yes, he's not the main guy anymore. He shouldn't be starting week in, week out. Can he still have an impact? I agree.
He can't do bits. Like,
I'm not saying that. I never said he can't do bits. I said he could.
That's what I'm saying. He's not going to start every game. Of course, he's 37. No. He's a rest and that. But when he plays, he's capable of banging hat tricks and that. Still,
he's capable. Yes, but he's not going to be a key. He's not going to be a key component of that.
How
like
if
he left, I wouldn't be
bothered.
A key component because I don't think he should be started. He should be. I've said this.
Still making the impact and off the bro. Even not. Obviously, his ability is not what it used to be. That's facts. We all know this. We're not deluded. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But like, you're dismissing all the other important elements that Ronaldo brings to a squad, bro. His mentality alone is next levels, bro. His leadership alone is next levels. Off the pitch, he will be sick for the team, bro.
That is. I've not dismissed that. That's incorrect. I've not dismissed that. That's why I said he should be third choice.
This is what I'm saying. It's not just about one thing. Like one.
It's not just about one
elements to the thing, bro. Like,
absolutely no.
Exactly. So therefore, he's not finished, bro.
He is finished. Of course he is. He's third choice, fam. Of course he is. Again, I'll explain to you further. I'll explain to you about all these other things. The reason why he's finished number one, like I said, he's dropped from being the first teamer, the A-level guy, the A-star guy, to third choice, to a squad player. That's a massive drop-off. That's a massive decline. He's gone from A. No, let me finish. He's gone from level A to level C. What are we talking about? He's gone from A level to level C. That's a massive drop-off. Of course it is. You just don't want to admit it because it's Ronaldo. That's a fact. You admit he's a squad player now. You admit he's a squad. That's a drop-off. So you're no longer first team level. You are now a squad player. Is that not a decline?
To be fair, who's that?
Is that not a decline? Sir, is that not a decline? That's a decline. Of course it is. But because it's Ronaldo, it's all just, let's just, because it's him, like, no. He's dropped from level A to level C.
To be fair, I think it's adaptability. I don't think he stays a squad player. I think he can get back into the first team thing.
I see, that's where we disagree wholeheartedly.
Like I said, if you get the right team around him and the right setup, then why not? Why can't he come back into the fold? Like, it's not just it's over and all hope is lost. That's how your mentality, your attitude is. It's just done. Like,
because look at the team we have to do that. You know how much that would be tough to do. We ain't gonna do that in one season.
Of course, it will be tough, but it's not impossible, is it?
Wait. Oh, is it? It pretty much is. Do you believe United are gonna do that?
It pretty much.
Wait. The things you just said. Do you believe United will do that in the summer? They'll put the right team in right places around him. Do you believe United will do that in the summer?
Who knows, bro?
Okay, I forget the who knows. What's the probability?
Bro, I don't know.
Okay, what
That's
do you
the
think?
answer. I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? The same way you think Ronaldo can still be a part. What do you think? Because I asked you about Ronaldo. Possible. What do you think? So you have faith. So wait. You have faith in United. Yeah. So you have faith in Manchester United doing the right recruitment in terms of manager, getting the right players in to get the most out of Ronaldo, and all of them pieces fitting, and us having a good season next season, being able to compete. Is that what you're
unlikely? It's unlikely.
Okay, all right. So we got there.
It's unlikely, very unlikely. But I still so it's very. There's a possibility. Like,
okay, so but it's highly unlikely. Yeah. We're all in agreement with that. So we got there and we got to the answer in the end. So we got there. So by the time next season, the season after comes around, he's going to be 39 or 40. So how long do we give it? How long do we give it? Tell me.
Time will tell, man.
How long? Time's not on our side, fam. We ain't got time to be waiting around to get it right for a 39, 40-year-old. That's backwards. And you know that's backwards because you know football. That's backwards. That's silly. No other top team is doing that. This is my point. This is all just feelings. In terms of this Ronaldo thing, let's get it right for a 38-year-old, 39-year-old, 40-year-old. When does it stop?
Yeah, but I'm only applying this logic, like you said, because it's Ronaldo. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, that's incorrect, but he's no longer that anymore.
Minimal injuries. This guy is some fucking alien. Like, STATMAN said.
It is minimal injuries. Yes, 110% is minimal injuries. How's that help this season? I
still have faith in him. Like,
how's it? Because you will. He could be 40 and you'd have faith in him. But how long? When did we give up?
I even said it before. Like, when he was younger,
faith, you know what? Faith. That's his feelings. There's no. That's just all what he did in 2018, what he did in 2017. We're in 2022. Going on 2023, 2024.
Is it such a mad thought to think this whole time how Ronaldo is kept in shape and all of that, right? A specimen he is, yeah, physically in that, yeah. Is it mad to think that he could not go on for time? Like certain players have gone on for time, like, and adapted their game, like gigs and stuff like that, yeah. If there's any player in the world that can do that, it is Ronaldo. If there's any
as a squad player,
anomaly out here, it's Ronaldo.
Yes, as a squad player, yes. Like you mentioned, Giggs is a squad
player, but he's still gonna be
That's a part of his. And again, I said as third choice, yes, cool, but he's not going to accept that, and he's not here on third choice money. He's not. And again, the difference is the players you're mentioning. No, I do because that's taken away from wages for other players, but that's a whole other thing. Another point is as well, attacking players. It is never attacking players at those ages. It's always midfielders and defenders. You can't name me another attacking player. That's a 37, 38, 39-year-old who's impacting games heavily. Name one. In your entire lifetime, name one for teams competing at the highest level. Don't exist.
What, is there none today? That's older, that's still...
That I compete. All right, name them then if there's none today. Name me the attacking players at the highest level. No, there isn't, fam. There isn't. They don't exist for a reason.
What's your threshold? What's your point where the age is too...
It varies on the player in their game as well. Zlatan's, so man mentioned in Zlatan's.
Some man will consider Benzema and that old and that now.
Again, it depends on the player and that. Benzema is still performing at the highest level. in terms of his individual. Even though that Real Madrid team is not that good, not only is he younger, Benzema is performing still at a high level in that. Ronaldo don't do that anymore. What's the biggest game Ronaldo's impacted for us this season? Spurs against Eric Dyer. It's Spurs. Is that now the level? Whereas Benzema scoring hat-tricks against PSG when his team's going out, with Vinicius Jr. and Asensio on each side, and an aging Cruz, and an aging Modric. Like, there's levels to this.
Who's in our team, bro?
No, that's my point. No. That's my point is Benzema's not in a perfect environment and is still flourishing. But I wouldn't take Benzema at 37. The same way
he's in a better environment than us. Boy.
Yeah, he is in a better environment. But my point is back to my original point is there's no attacking players at 37 onwards who's competing at the highest level. It don't exist. There's a reason for that. Man, I mentioned in Zlatan. Zlatan don't compete at the highest level for anything.
Or they're defenders.
Currently right now.
Defenders.
Yes, they're defenders. The defenders you can do that. Lewandowski is 33 people. He's not 37. I was surprised he was that young, because we had this debate before. Lewandowski is 33. Benzema is 34. And is there exceptions to the rule? Yes, in terms of an age thing. But not 37. Tell me the 37-year-old, 38-year-old, 39-year-old that is competing at the highest level in professional football. He don't exist.
Bainsy, what are you telling me, man? What do you think?
I'm just enjoying this, First time I ain't involved in a Ronaldo debate.
No, but I want to hear you.
No, I'm just vibing right now.
He's being quiet like a little mouse.
Yeah, because Bainsy got nothing. Bainsy knows I'm right. That's why.
Don't do this to me, Seth.
Bainsy knows I'm right. Bainsy knows I'm 110% right.
No, I'll be honest. I was trying to make some Mola TV account because I'm trying to watch the Nigeria versus Ghana game.
You do realize that's only Indonesian account, right? It's only available in my country, right?
No, so someone said you can make a Mola TV account and you can get it. I just saw it on Twitter. So I downloaded that.
I got my TV account. Hold on. Let me check.
And yeah, Calvin, you're yes, man. Lewandowski is hella appreciated, and yes, but to my point, Calvin, when do you pull the plug? Like, man, it's day. Time ain't on our side. That's what it is. He's 37. We ain't gonna get this right in one window and put the pieces all in around. And I don't want the pieces in and around him. I don't. A 37-year-old leading the line. No. So it's like, when do we draw the line? When man's 40.
That's why he should have gone. That's why he should have signed for City. He should have signed for City.
Yes.
So yes. Because they're all set up. They're set up.
Ronaldo.
He should have signed for City.
It's a better move for him.
City. Yeah. They're set up. He'd be having a cushion. He'd probably be top scorer, like well ahead. Well, he is at City. Most definitely. Wouldn't have to run a lot. Just stay in the middle. That's what he should have signed, man. Should have signed for City. All this romance bollocks about coming back to United. Absolute
romance.
Bullshit.
Yeah, romance.
No, but you keep going back to this whole feelings thing, yeah? It's not a feelings thing.
No. Wait. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about what Surfer just said with the romance thing. That is feelings.
No, yeah, I know. But I'm saying, you keep going back to the feelings thing. Are you applying that to me or other people? Because
no. The romance.
This ain't a feelings thing. I just explained to you how it's not.
What did you say? It is. You said hope. You know what I'm saying? Why can't he do that? His name's Ronaldo. That's feeling. Because his name's Ronaldo.
But I told you why, bro. Like
why? Because of what he did in 2018. Because of what because of what he did in 2018 at Real Madrid. We're in 2022.
No, but not only that.
So what else?
I didn't just mention that. I mentioned things like his fitness and shit as well.
Okay, his fitness and shape is very well. And how's that done for us this season? How's that helped us this season?
Yeah, but bro, what? Who has helped us this season? Like,
no, don't move it because we're talking. This is not United. We're talking specifically about Ronaldo. You've just mentioned
Ronaldo. How many goals did he score?
How has that helped? I don't know. Bainsy, how many goals?
He scored like 18 goals or something.
18 in all comps.
Okay, 18 in all comps. Cool.
So right. Cool. Like I don't.
Yeah. So what's that? So because he scored 18, so he scored 18 goals. Rashford scored 20 goals last season. Yeah, Rashford scored 20 plus goals last season. What's the point? I don't understand. I'm not just on a goals thing. What does that mean? Ronaldo will still score you goals wherever he's at because he's Cristiano Ronaldo and he is of a certain level. If you get him the ball in and around the box, he'll score goals 100%. But does that Does that mean you're competing for anything? No. What have we competed for? Absolutely nothing. So what do the goals mean? Nothing. Goals mean nothing.
Okay, so that's my point. If you're having the right players around him and shit, and giving him the opportunity to be that goal scorer, yeah, he's capable of doing it. He's capable. It was only 2 seasons ago when he was at Serie A and he finished top goal scorer in that or whatever.
Don't give me Serie A because Edin Dzeko's still kicking around doing bits and souls, and we're not doing that. Lukaku was a world beast over there. It was a beast over there.
Let's not talk about
Lukaku was a.
I'm just saying, though, as a 36-year-old, that's still hard, bro. Like
Zlatan, yeah, and that's impressive. So go back there and do that and go win trophies for an Italian side. I'm a Manchester United fan. I don't care what you did in Serie A. Whereas Zlatan is 40 plus still doing bits, and Tammy Abraham's getting clapped off the pitch. Because when he was over here, that man died. Not so much Zlatan, but Tammy Abraham. Again, this is what I'm talking about with his feelings. Now we're going back to what he did at Serie A for Juve. When we're keeping it real, he went to Juventus to win the Champions League and flopped. It's called a spade a spade. That's why he went to Juventus. He didn't go. They didn't bring him in to go win Serie A. He was brought in to win the Champions League and he failed. He was 5 times undefeated. He's no longer clutch him anymore. And that's not a shot, that's the facts.
And we're basing that
say again, you broke up. You broke up. Say that again. You broke up.
We're basing that from this season.
Basing what from this season?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Basing what from this season?
Basing that from this season.
Basing what from this season?
What you're just saying, what you said.
Oh, about Ronaldo 5 time being undefeated. Yes, I seen that when I watched him against, who was it? They went out to Porto and they went out to, I think it was Leon, and I can't remember who else they went out to. Bainsy, how many seasons was he at Ronaldo? What?
Ajax.
3. So he went out to Leon, he went out to Ajax, and he went out to Porto.
Yeah.
You're no longer that anymore. When I seen that, I'm like, that's not you. Look at that. Like, no, you're the guy who used to be the difference in these type of games. You was the man. You was the guy. Now you're going out to Porto with a nearly 40-year-old Pepe at the back. Leon, I can't even remember who they had. Ajax, I can't remember. Was that the side that went to the semi-final?
That was the run. Yeah, that was the run.
That was that one. Look who you're going out. Yeah. But that used to be your competition. You were the difference maker. The amount of times Real Madrid would be going out of the competition or need 2 goals and Ronaldo would do a madness and score a hat-trick. The Atletico Madrid game, for instance, when they were down 2-0 and they went back and all that type of stuff. Who was he playing for at that point? Was that Real Madrid or was that Juventus?
Juve. So yeah, that time, that was the last of him being at that level. That's the level I look at. Like when did he score the overhead kick against Juventus?
17-18 season.
17-18.
Did he win the league? Did he win the Champions League that season?
He won the Champions League, yeah. That's the last time.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yeah. Man scoring overhead kicks and getting clapped by the Juventus fans. That's the levels I'm talking about. Now man's going out to Porto, Leon, and Ajax. I said all of this beforehand, though.
Atletico Madrid as well, a couple of weeks ago. Thank you very much.
Atletico Madrid, 100 did nothing. It's sad. Sad to see, man. It's sad. I don't like it. It hurts me. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo bagging a hat-trick against Bayern to bring the tie back and go through. What year was that, Prime? He's done it so many times, I forgot.
16-17.
Or 16-17. So 2 years back to back, he's doing incredible things. This is my point. He's not that anymore. You talk about him like that's him. Right now.
No.
So where's this come from then? I don't get it. What's he done since he's been here or his Juve stint, apart from the first season, that makes you go, yeah, he's the guy to help us compete again? This guy goes we in a top 4 race with this guy. It's not solely on him, of course not. It's not solely on him, of course, but you're a part of it. Because if we were competing for the title, he get a lot of plaudits. So therefore, the fact that we're struggling to make top 4, you also have to get the criticism. That's only fair.
I think he needs help. He needs help from the players as well.
He's just not it, fam. Like I said, he's 37. He's going on 38. He's going to be 39 come the end of next season.
For the role as a goal scorer, yeah. Wait, hold on. What's man saying? Damn, fumbling in the kitchen like he's both fumbling. I'm preparing foods and that, bro.
Now here's the thing.
BAINS, bro.
Prime is right. This is before the draw. This is before the match even started.
So Bainsy was saying that. That was his thing. Bainsy sounded like you.
Wait.
Bainsy said the exact same thing that you said, Dan. We have Ronaldo.
What?
Same shit. We have Ronaldo.
Leave me alone.
He said the same thing. It's the exact same
Bainsy,
thing.
you are back. The thing I've been backing you from this.
He's the back of the thing. He said, "What's mad is irony." I say this all the time. I say this all the time. Irony spins the block, man, very, very quickly. He said the exact same thing you said before the draw, when the draw was made.
Yeah, because
on this very show,
us man have seen what Ronaldo has done throughout time. Yeah. And we have a bit of hope, bro. Like it's not fucking like so what? So
I
what?
don't shoot. Yeah, there's no wrong with having hope. But
and you don't. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah. Because I deal with, as I said in the group, I deal with football. I look at the probabilities of things. If I got the maths in front of me, I'm going to maths the math. I'm going to maths the math. I'm not going off hope. I'm not put on the lottery. I'm not hoping my numbers come in. When logic in front of me tells me
we've seen what Ronaldo has done, bruv.
Yes, used to do, fam. He don't do it anymore, fam. He's not been a factor in the Champions League in 5-6 years, fam. That's a fact. Last time he done something special in the Champions League was 5-6 years ago. What was it? 17, 18. And we're going into 2022-23 season almost. So we're saying 4 years ago. That's not him anymore. This is my whole point. Do you think he's suddenly going to have this 4-year bad spell and then he's going to hit 38 and then all of a sudden he clicks into gear and compete against the three best teams?
I've seen the way Ronaldo has adapted throughout his career and that. And I'm just saying it's not out of possibility to do that. Like, that's how I feel. Like, because of who he is and the type of guy, the mentality he has and that, it's not impossible. Like, he can adapt, bro.
It's not impossible. It's highly unlikely.
This is what separates greatness, like, from mediocre. Yeah, like, he's got the ability to do that.
He does have the ability to. It's highly unlikely, though, is what we're saying.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm not bagging on highly unlikely. So then you understand where I'm coming from. Then I'm not bagging on highly unlikely. If United were to sign a new striker, and it's like the likelihood is he's going to score 5 goals all season, chances are we're not going to sign him. So why are we just allowing that with Ronaldo? When the chances are of him being successful here are highly unlikely. What's he done? So all these things you've mentioned, how was that translated to this season? When we've been like Arsenal and our season was over in March.
Bro, obviously this season it hasn't worked out, yeah, but it hasn't worked out for anyone. That's my point. That's why if you get the right setup, it could be different.
It could.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens next season.
Time's not on his side.
You have to give Ronaldo time, bro.
Nah, not when you're 37.
Give him that. He's earned that shit, man.
No, he hasn't. Not 37. No, you haven't. You're 37. No. Why is he earned time? Where does this come from? Why is he earned time? Based off of what?
Based off what he's fucking done at Man United, like.
So what he did at Manchester United in 2008 buys you time in 2022. Is this what we're saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Not just Man United, his whole career, like
his whole career. Because that wasn't for us, and that wasn't last season. That was.
What do you mean? No, that does. No.
Not 4 years ago.
That because that's him as a player, bro.
Not for 4 years ago. No, I don't. Not from 4 years ago. If it was prime Ronaldo, different. If this is Ronaldo coming off 3 Champions Leagues, I'm with you. But this is Ronaldo.
So you're saying for the past 5 years he's been shit, yeah?
I never said that. No, I said he hasn't been competing at the highest level, which he hasn't. That's a fact. This is my whole point that I've been saying when it's all feelings and no facts, because that is a fact. He hasn't been competing at the highest level for 4 years. That's nothing to argue. That's nothing to debate or argue about.
Bro.
What's he done in the Champions League in the last 4 years? This is my point. So why do I think he's going to...
All I'm saying is, he can still be a vital player, impactful player for us, bro. Like,
I disagree with that
too.
All
I'm saying, like, why is that out of like the realms of possibility? Like,
because I've seen him play this season. Because I've seen him play. That's why it's out of the realms of possibility and the competition.
Cool. But you don't. You're for the here and now. You dismiss all the past, like everything, like just
not all the past.
That's a white snake.
Not all the past. No.
Doesn't mean anything.
No. I don't dismiss all the past.
All of the history doesn't mean anything whatsoever.
No. I don't dismiss it all. No, that's incorrect. That is not the case. I look at what you did last season, the season before that, the season before that. Yes, And if I look at his past season, if I look at his stint at Juventus, it was a failure. So you want to keep skipping to Real Madrid? Let's talk about Juventus, where he failed. Correct or not? Did he fail at Real Madrid? Did he fail at Juventus?
Yeah.
Exactly. But man don't want to talk about that. It's all what he did at Real Madrid. Man don't want to talk about his last club. And I hate talking about this because this is one of my favorite players, but I'm forced to because people bring up stuff like that or what he's done in the past. No, let's talk, but we can't erase his past. So let's talk about, was he successful at Juventus then?
Say again?
I'm asking you, was he successful at Juventus?
What do you consider successful though?
What they bought him for, fam, to win Champions League. That's why they bought him.
No, but was everyone else alright? Like, what?
No, they bought him for
goal scorer. Like, was he not scoring goals and shit? Like,
he scored goals, yes, but that's not what I'm talking
you
about.
want him for. What is he deployed to do? What is
he's
the job
deployed
of
to
him
win
at
them the
this
Champions
point?
League.
Like,
He's deployed to take them further in the Champions League. That's what he went there for.
All right, cool,
That's
but that's
fact.
not a fucking given for everyone every season.
That's not a given,
like,
but improve him. No, it's not a given. No, it's not a given.
It's fucking hard to win
them
Champions
to the final.
League, bro.
Get him to the final then. Get him to the semi-final. He did neither of these things. Again, but that's the part of history you don't want to talk. Now we're talking history and it's a part you don't like. You don't want to talk about that now.
Bro, why are you putting words in my mouth telling me what
now
I like?
You don't want to talk about that.
Like, bro.
Now you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about it now. You don't want to talk about it,
bro. Like, talk.
You don't want to talk. I am talking. I'm talking to you because you keep mentioning the past, but you haven't mentioned
You said I don't want to talk about shit. I'm here to talk about shit, bro.
You don't want to talk about the Juventus thing because every time you mention past, you haven't mentioned Juventus once. I brought it up.
Bro, I just said to you, what do you determine as success? Because you're talking about Champions League and all that, cool. But individually, was he a flop? Individually, did he have was the right team?
He wasn't dropping because right. So let's clear that up. I don't look at individually. I don't look at you. Was you a success individually or as a team? It's a team game. Was the team successful? I don't care what you did individually. Don't care. I couldn't care less. Was the team successful? It's a team sport. This ain't no individual things. This is not Bainsy on pro clubs talking about his GNA. This is a team thing. We all know what Juventus he was brought in for. Yeah, you laugh, Bainsy. We all know what he was brought in for. Because had he had won, you know what it is? Had he had won the Champions League at Juventus, that would have been one of the first things out of your mouth.
But this is what I'm saying. It's always fine margins in football, bro. Like,
it wasn't no fine margin. They got nowhere near a semi-final. Wasn't no fine margin. They got nowhere near it. They did worse with him in Europe.
No, I'm saying in terms of if you think someone's shit or not or whatever, it's
I don't think it's shit. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. My point is,
my whole thing was the start of all this anyway, because we started going into all types of other shit. Yeah, my whole point was initially is that Ronaldo is not shit because certain man out here calling him fucking shit and that.
Yeah,
and some mad thing. That's all my thing was about. And I know you agree with that. You said he's not shit. Like, you know he's not shit, bro. Yeah, like, why? That was just where I was coming from. Like, he's not.
I agree.
He's not shit. Like, and
I agree. He's not shit. I wouldn't say he's shit. If you're a third choice, if you're a third choice striker and someone calls you washed, I'm not gonna really argue you down. Washed is a bit strong though.
That's what I'm saying.
Washed is a bit strong, but again, from where he's from and the level he's been at, that is washed. I don't want you in my first team no more. If you left, I would have no issue with it. That's a fall from grace. That's a massive fall from grace. And we've seen it happen. Yeah, Calvin, people don't want to talk, like I said, is Juventus stint and that. And that's his most recent past. People want to skip over that and go to Real Madrid. Don't tell me what he did at Real Madrid.
He's not washed, he's heavily damp at the moment.
And that's my point. Like, he's just not what it is. The fact that he's third choice, you can go get somebody else to fulfill that role. You can give that role to a young player.
Do you think this is going to be very hard for people, Man United fans, to picture this? Do you think if he was at another club right now, Man United fans would still be feeling like this? Like, if he was, say, still at Juventus or another club, not performing, if he was performing like this, they'd still back him?
Yes, 100%. Some of the fans would, yes. 100%. You could be 45 and man, then will still say bring Ronaldo back. Not all the fans, but it's facts. You could be 50. Fans let emotions cloud it or giving the manager's job. Mans will say that. Fans will say that type of shit. Guaranteed. Because it's emotion. Same way with your fan base, why some of your fan base want Hazard back. It's the same shit.
And with the Ollie thing as well, I just want to make it clear. I wasn't fucking on the front line with Ollie and all that shit. You know it weren't that, bro. Let's not.
Well, I never said you was on the front line. I never said you was on the front line. I never said that.
No, but you
I never said
bro,
that.
You're making it sound like that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want to make it clear.
You make it clear.
I was back Ollie initially, while everyone else was as well. Yeah. You just bailed out early, like, and I respect it, like, and you have to respect that I gave him a little bit more time. That's it.
But again, we were going all into that. That you knew not to give him more time.
And all I said was, let's give him a chance. He could maybe do something. But he never, and we moved. That's it.
He was like 2 seasons in at this point. When we was having them debates, he was like 2 seasons in. You knew this, and again, the logic is very similar.
It's not similar at all, bro.
The logic is very
Ollie
similar.
didn't do shit as a manager.
Forget the past. Forget the past. I'm talking about the logic is very similar. Aside from the past stuff, let's see what Ronaldo can do. Let's see if we can build a team around him.
Because we always have hope initially. We always have to have support and back our guys initially, bro.
If I see some talent, if I see something there,
you don't back shit from the off. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, I do.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? Of course, I backed Ollie from the off, so that's incorrect.
All right, man.
Yeah. So that's incorrect. Yeah, 100%. I will back. If I see something, I'm like, yeah, I can get behind this. Same with Ten Hag. Like, I would back Ten Hag. I backed Ralph. I'm still backing Ralph.
Yeah.
So there's certain players I will. If I have to see some. I'm not just gonna back something because you have the Manchester United badge. That's dumb. Oh, so because you have a Man United badge, I'm gonna back. Like, no. Show me something. Show me a skill set. Show me some talent where I'm like, all right, cool, I can get behind this. Like with Ten Hag, like, all right, you show me something. I can see what you're trying to do. I've seen enough where I'm like, I can give you my support. Like, Ronaldo's done nothing to make me go, yeah, give me this guy. And I'm talking about with us and his Juventus stint. What he did nothing in those 2 stints that made me go, yeah, you're the guy to take us back to the top. We're trying to compete, and again, we're forgetting this competition. Arguably, the 3 best teams in Europe are in our country. We have to be cutthroat. We don't have time to be waiting around and get it right for a 39-year-old, a 40-year-old. No, we don't have that type of time. Bear in mind, people, what I just said there. Arguably, the 3 best teams in Europe are in this country. We need this now. We need younger players. Man's old, man. I'm saying 37-year-old, 38-year-old leading the line. Like, no, man. All this sentiment nonsense. Don't win us no trophies. City passed up on Ronaldo for a reason.
Someone said in the comments that you was saying before about if you went City, you'll be doing a madness or something.
You score goals, yeah. You would have scored goals.
Apparently you said this.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, Surfer said it, but yes, I agree with that. I agree with that. What has Ralph shown me to support him? The fact that, and when I say that, again, James, you're talking about him as a manager. I'm not looking at Ralph as a manager. I'm looking at what he had done previously.
Am I wrong for having hope?
Director. No, you're not wrong, but just don't.
Am I wrong for hoping that Man United might be able to get a good coaching and fit the shit around Ronaldo and do something like and make him start bagging like again?
Yeah, I have nothing wrong with hope. Just don't bring it to me as logic, innit? I'm gonna shoot down hope every time. I'm gonna shoot that shit out of the sky every time. I deal with probabilities. I'm not dealing with hope.
Yeah,
that's an emotion. That's a feeling.
It's kind of both, bro. Because
probability.
The logic will tell you what Ronaldo has achieved and done throughout his career and how he's adapted and shit. The logic will tell you that there's a higher chance that he could actually do that again.
This is the 5th season where he's been on below that par. So how often it is? Okay, so when I never said he's been shit. Yeah. So so when's his last successful season?
That man.
When was his last?
Wait. Shit for 5 seasons.
I never said shit. I said below par. What's his last successful season?
What's below par to you? Like,
competing at the highest level. Competing because this is Cristiano Ronaldo. Competing at the highest level for the biggest trophies.
All right, STATMAN, break down some stats for the past 5 years, then, please.
No, it's not no stats. That's just big. What has he won? What was he competing for at Juventus?
I just want to see the stats for the past 5 years. Bro.
Again, that's individuals. I'm talking about what's he competing
season,
for.
21 league goals. Second season, 31 league goals. His last season at Juve, 29 league goals. And obviously this season so far, he has 12 in the Premier League for United.
Well, he'll score goals, cool. What did Juventus win in those seasons?
Nothing.
First 2 seasons, they won a league.
Okay, which they was already winning before him. Hadn't they won like 9 leagues in a row?
All right.
Compete. I'm not putting Serie A as a major competition.
What you win, like
what you compete for,
is solely considers how
compete.
How good
no, what you
are
competing for. Yeah. What you are competing for, yes. What you are competing for, yes, because we all know what he was brought in there to do. Before you go, Bainsy, how did he win the Champions League? Was it the last season he won the Champions League? Then he got his move to Juventus.
Yes.
He left Real when he won the Champions League.
So the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah.
Or was it 4? So it's 4 out of 5. So 4 out of 5 Champions Leagues he's just won, and he's gone to Juventus, who are starving for European success. Starving for Europe because they are the most. They've won Serie A the most in their history. So yes, he's gone in to help them compete and win the Champions League. I'm not saying win it. I'm saying compete. If he had got Juventus to a couple finals, I'll be like, all right, cool. They got to nowhere near.
I can't lie, that Juve team was crap though.
They got nowhere near. A good Ronaldo takes him over. A good Ronaldo takes Ronaldo of a prime Ronaldo takes them over.
Nah, man.
Over the top. A prime Ronaldo. Yes,
that team.
I'm not saying the team. No. I'm not saying the team. I'm not saying the team was good. What I'm saying is a cold Ronaldo helps that team. Is what I'm saying. Ronaldo in his prime years helps that team reach a semi-final. They're going out to Porto, Lyon, and Ajax. Don't give me this, man. Look at the competition they're going out to.
Against Lyon, he did perform very well. Like it was literally him trying to carry that side.
He was trying to, and he got 2 goals, but it wasn't enough because they went out. Old Ronaldo carries them through. Old Ronaldo carries them through. The same way when you look at the team, I like it the same way if you look at the team when he left us, he took that team over the top. We reached a final in 2009. We haven't been to a final since.
2009 was the last final before he moved to Real Madrid, literally. We haven't been
to a semi-final thing. I think we've been to 2 quarterfinals since.
No, we got to the final in 2011.
Oh yeah, shit! I always forget that we got beat. So after that, so we've been to 1 final since he left.
Well, since he left, yeah. Well, 2 finals if you want to include the Europa League.
Yeah, this guy.
We're not including the Europa League.
Nah, Eddie, and it's not respecting the Scudetto. My point is they was already winning that before he got there. That's my point. I'm saying we're talking about what has he done. When has he been competing at the height? So he's not been competing in the Champions League since when did he go to Juventus again? 2017?
No, 18-19.
So he's in there. So from 18, so that's 18, 19, 19, 20, 21, 21. 2021. Yeah. So 3 seasons. Yeah. And now he says so it's 4 seasons where he's been below par. My apologies. That's 4. And back to the point someone asked me as well before Dan gets back about Ralph. The reason why I look at Ralph, I'm talking about what he's done as a footballing director and behind the scenes. That's why I support him. Because I like what you've done in the past. That's my whole point. And all he's doing during right now.
No, you don't like what Ronaldo's done in the past?
No, because he's not done it at that again. No. Because he hasn't done he hasn't been competing at the highest level.
But I don't know, man. Sounds like
what? Facts. What's he done at Juventus?
Not really. It's like picking and choosing. Like,
you tell me it's not picking and choosing. You tell me the last time he had a great season then. You tell me.
16, 17.
We're in 2022.
Depends what you're looking for, man. Because
I'm looking for the very best. I'm looking for the very best.
The job that he was doing, right, in this Juventus team, cool. He was still top goal scorer, bro. This is what he is now. He's a goal scorer, bro.
Yeah, cool. That's not enough.
That's it.
That's not enough.
How's that not enough? So if he's set up as a target man or whatever, and he's set up in the right
target man does more than score goals. Target man does more than score goals. It said a target man does more than score goals.
Yeah, but
exactly. This is my point. When we start talking about it, he's just a goal scorer. That's my whole point. In modern day football, you cannot just be just a goal scorer and be successful. That's all he offers is goals. That's it. At 37 years old, all Ronaldo gives you is goals. There isn't another team that is successful in Europe that has a number 9 that just offers goals. Name him. Please, I'm waiting. Someone in the chat, tell me, please.
What's the question again? So,
name me a team.
Name me a number 9 that is currently operating and competing at the top level or has been, and just gives you goals. Munich? A striker that just gives you goals and nothing else.
Bayern Munich.
Lewandowski offers you more than goals. His link up.
Yeah, but bro, like Ronaldo don't just do that though.
So what else does he give you then? Oh, man. What else does he give you? Talk to me.
BAINS.
What else does he give you?
What's the? Well, I want to hear what the stats are in other areas.
Would you not say? Wait, Flawless. Would you not say yesterday he offered more than goals?
I didn't watch the game yesterday. So I have no interest in international football. I'm not saying one off. I'm saying in general. Like I can see. I can.
His movement is good. That it creates space for other players.
Absolutely,
it's decent. I don't think it's good.
No, but like,
absolutely, man.
The idea that Ronaldo's on the pitch sometimes gravity.
His intelligence is high, bro.
I think it's decent. I don't think it's anything spectacular.
But again, that's another aspect that people are not looking at.
His movement, so intelligence in what? So what does that determine? We're talking about his movement. Is that what we're saying? Are we saying movement? Is we really saying in 2022 that I disagree with that, but go on, keep going. So we got goal scoring, we got movement. What else? In the chat, can continue in it. James, you got a lot to say. Please, I'll ask you more. What else does Ronaldo offer? We've got goals and we've got movements. No, I didn't watch Ronaldo with Portugal.
No, bro, he's got Sorry, I was just thinking.
Yeah, let's calm. Do your thing. I'm asking in it. What's his best attributes? What does he offer in 2020? Not what he offered in 2016 or 2017. No, I'm asking now. Not what he did in the white of Real Madrid. Not what he did in 2008 in the red of United. I'm talking about right now. What does he offer? Please let me know, people, because we've got goal scoring. I agree with elite movement. I disagree with, but we'll run with it anyway. Please.
Is he not good link-up play?
I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Disagree.
What are you saying, BAINS? What do you think?
That's the gravity point.
Look at this. See what I'm saying? Feelings, gravity, his presence on the pitch.
No, but
drags defenders out of position.
No, that's a thing, though.
All right. Okay. So that adds into movement.
What do you say, BAINS?
Apparently, that gravity thing's a thing in basketball. Apparently, the same thing applies to football.
So his presence on the pitch means he drags defenders out of position. All right, so that ties into movement. So it's under the same bracket. So we've got two things currently. Please, the chat, anybody on the panel, anybody in the chat,
cool. Your goat ain't all that anymore. But I'm not disagreeing.
No. Forget all of that. I want to stay on this. What does he offer attribute-wise? Let's break this down. We've got two things currently. Please, panelists, anyone on the panelists, anybody in the chat. We've got two things. With this guy that does all these amazing things, we've got two things in 5 minutes. So please elaborate. Because now I'm in mode now. So all right, so let's go. This is the KDB thing that I did on the Q&A. And like now I'm in mode when we're in here now. Now I'm like in full mode. So we've been debating this for this entire time. I asked for a list of his attributes and we've got two things and one of them is
but I'm not just speaking about certain them attributes like
no. I'm asking attributes. No, I'm asking no. We'll get to that. I'm saying attributes on the pitch. We've
mentioned them. That's it.
No, so what? Just movement and goal scoring, yeah?
Well, BAINS can go into more technically the other things he offers. I'm
asking you as well.
You don't think he carries the ball this season?
Huh?
No.
What did you say, BAINS?
I was going to say carrying the ball.
No.
Yeah,
you don't.
Well, I don't think he's terrible.
I never said he's terrible. We're talking about good. And when I say good, I'm saying 8 or 10 or above. Like what attributes does he excel at?
He's good at all of them. He's good at all of them things. But the main thing that we're focusing is the goals, bro.
No. Forget the goals. I'm asking what he's good at as a player. What attributes does he excel at? We've got goal scoring, we've got movement. So I'll ask the question again. What else does he offer? What else does he have? Please.
You said them all, bro.
What have we said? We said two things.
We said them.
We said two, so we got two.
No, but then you can break down other things within that. Like
we've got two things for this guy that's going to be the guy that leads us back to the top, and he's got two attributes that are outstanding.
Look, man, I don't know if he's going to lead us. He's not going to lead us. He might not lead us back to the top. Yeah, it's unlikely he's going to lead us back to the top.
This is ridiculous, yo.
All I'm saying is he's not shit and washed. That was my whole point. Like,
yeah, I hear all that, but now we're in mode talking about this. If you only have two attributes, if someone calls you washed, I'm not going to argue them down.
Yeah, but you can be very good.
So Ronaldo can score, create space, he can link the play fairly well. See, even James in your thing, fairly well. That's not excellent. That means
you can be very good at hold on. Very good at them things.
We're gonna get to it. One sec, we're gonna get to it. Can link the play fairly well. That's like Ryan. He's fairly well. He's a decent streamer. Ain't nothing special. You know what I'm saying? No one ain't coming here just to see Ryan. That's why everyone's laughing on the panel and that. Facts. Surf is laughing. That's Ryan's guy is Bainsy, and Bainsy knows. No one ain't coming here just to see Ryan.
Right, if there's something if there's one skill,
before you go, I'm just pointing out. Let me get back to James. He also says an elite aerial threat from crosses. Okay, how many headers has he scored this season? Because my elite is different from your elite. Elite is best. Elite to me is prime Drogba. That's an elite, someone aerially. Elite is when he scored the goal against us for Real Madrid, when his knee was at Evra's head. That's elite aerial ability. He's not that anymore. He's still good in the air, don't get me wrong, but he's not elite. But we move. Well, sure, James, whatever you say in it. Well, yeah, go on.
Hold on. He's not elite in the air.
I think he's elite. No, I don't think he's elite in the air. No.
This is what I'm saying.
How many headers has he scored?
I think he is.
Okay, how many headers has he scored?
I don't know, but from what I've seen of him on the eye test and shit, I think he is, isn't it? Like,
I disagree. I think he was.
What? So now he's lost it. He's no longer good in the air.
I think he was. I don't. No. Again, no change.
Simply because he hasn't scored like headers and
I don't think he's elite in the air. So what else do we judge it off? If you're scoring 10 headers a season, and then seasons go by and you're scoring 2 or 3.
Bainsy, is he elite in the air?
I would say so.
I don't think he's elite.
I think this season.
This is what I mean, bro. Huh?
I would say this season more down to the service.
The service don't help, man. Really? Yeah, I like how you point out, James, but I haven't mentioned about fairly well in it. You know what I'm saying? Your words mean a lot. I said he's fairly well in it. Like,
you can always pick out things that are against someone or for someone. Like, and if you're really good at one or two things, right, and you're really good at it, then cool. That's what we got man for. Like,
that's not enough. That's not enough. You
want
to compete at the highest level. That's
not enough right now because we haven't got the other players to complement that.
Even with that, that's not enough by itself.
All them players in, then we can do it.
Tim Cahill was elite in there. You're right. The service hasn't been the best. I do agree with that. But do I believe he's currently elite in the air? No. Was he elite in the air? Yes, 100%.
So you're saying Ronaldo has been for everything, for every aspect of him as a player. He's just a has been now. He's not the same whatsoever. He's not good in the air.
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm not saying he's not good in the air. I said he's no longer elite.
All right, he's not elite in the air.
Yeah, he's not elite. He's not elite at anything anymore apart from goal scoring. That's the only elite attribute he has is goal scoring. That's it. He's a poacher. If you get the ball in the box, he'll score goals. As he scored, 18 this season. So he's going to break the 20 mark. He might break the 25 mark. He's good. That's it. No, that's the only thing he's elite at. And then he has other attributes that he's good at, good at, average at, fairly well, stuff like that. Lewandowski does everything. He's the complete 9 apart from the pace, James. He's good or better at everything apart from the pace aspect. So good, great, elite. All of his other attributes fall under there. But I list Lewandowski's attributes. You're going to tell me Ronaldo's better than Lewandowski? Whatever, man. As I was saying, yes. This is why it took so long. I said name his good attributes and you man named 2. Now, if we go through Benzema's attributes, that's a list is long. It's all 7, 8, 9, 10.
Bro, look, yeah. I'm just saying when I watch man and I've watched him, obviously he hasn't been that great this season, yeah. But I'm just saying I feel like he's not finished and he's still capable. He's still capable of being elite in the air and shit. He's still capable of being an elite goal scorer. Yeah.
See, man, tell me before you go, Larry's better than Ronaldo, but they're not worlds apart. They are worlds apart. Lewandowski is twice the player Ronaldo currently is. Lewandowski, he's twice the player he is. Twice. Benzema's twice the player Ronaldo now is. One thing we're not going to do, though, is say Ronaldo wasn't cold in his prime. In his prime, Ronaldo was one of the best ever. Like, that's not what we're going to do. There's no disrespect on him in prime years. I'm talking about him right now in 2022. They are worlds. This is what I'm talking about. That's a howler.
What?
That's a howler. I'm saying from James saying Ronaldo and Lewandowski ain't worlds apart, but here we are.
Hey, bro, to be fair,
I know Ronaldo's nowhere near Benz, and that's the level we're at. That's the level we should strive to. But we accept a guy who's got two good attributes and want to build around him. That makes no sense. Go on, G. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just seen your thing, Bainsy. Nah, you can stay, you get what I'm saying in that. Same way you want to avoid your family and that.
I'm hella hungry right now, you know.
Nah, bro, I'm just a bit,
and wait,
like,
he's not twice the player just because he's bagging in Bundesliga. No, he's twice the player because he's twice the player. What do you mean? He's still competing at the highest level. And yes, Ronaldo, I think any half-decent striker goes and scores goals for Manchester City because it's Manchester City. Pick a striker. I think the top 10 strikers in the Premier League right now all score goals and bag out for Manchester City. I score 5 goals a season for Manchester City, and I'm not a striker. I think Bainsy does. I think Surfer does. I think Timo does. I think Dan does. I think we all do. I think you do. All right, maybe Bainsy might get 2.
No lie, I was playing in Power League yesterday. Flipping.
Bainsy might get 2. But my point is, you take any of the top 10 strikers, I think they score goals for Manchester City. That's not an achievement.
To be honest, man, like I haven't, obviously, Bainsy, I heard you before speaking about Ronaldo and shit, like quite a while back. I haven't heard your recent views and shit. Like, do you still have the same view and outlook on Ronaldo, or how do you feel now at this point?
No, I've still got a favour in Ronaldo. It's kind of just like,
yeah,
I hear flawless is the point in terms of building a team, innit? Like, the guy's 37. I said this.
Yeah, of course.
Only Jadon Sancho is the only person I care about if they leave in the summer. The rest of them, for me, we're not winning a league in 3 years' time, innit? There's no point of keeping someone like Cristiano Ronaldo as a starter. Because let's be honest, Ronaldo wants to win now. We're not on his wavelength kind of thing. There's no point in kind of holding out.
And that's Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo hype. Same with Pogba. And I'm gonna say
same with Pogba as well.
Yeah, Ronaldo competes at the highest level for Bayern Munich, who doesn't. That makes no sense. Say that again. What? This comment.
I think he means Lewandowski.
So who doesn't? So Lewandowski competes at the highest level for Bayern Munich. Oh, Lewandowski competes at the highest level for Bayern Munich. Who doesn't? Players that are not there. That's who doesn't. He's the reason he's their number 9. What are we talking about? He's the reason he's their main guy and up front for them. There's a reason Ronaldo wouldn't go there. Bayern Munich wouldn't come and get Cristiano Ronaldo in 2022. Neither would Real Madrid, neither would Manchester City, neither would Chelsea, neither would Liverpool. It's the facts of the matter. It's the Lindelof thing all over again that people hate. You don't start for anybody else. None of these teams come and get him. Simple as that. And you lot don't like it, but it's the truth. That's why I say he had the chance to sign him and didn't. And they'll probably sign Haaland or somebody else in the summer.
So what striker do you want to see come in?
Depends on the manager.
Take us forward.
It depends on the manager. Depends on the man. It solely depends. There's too many variables. Ronaldo would do the same thing for Bayern Munich as Lewandowski. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
But again, man, I don't know because it's just a team, bro. Like, it's if buts and maybe. It's like, who knows, bro? And I can only go by like what Ronaldo has achieved in his career, bro. Like,
yeah, Real Madrid fam, yes.
Yeah, bro, but like that's
which is 4 years ago.
You can't underestimate this.
I'm not banking on something you did 4 years ago.
And then in the same breath, you say if you put him in Man City, then he'll be murky.
Score goals, but that's any striker of any level. I think if you take the top 10, whoever you think the 10th best striker is in Europe right now, bags for them. just because of the amount of chances you create. Whether that's Kane, whether that's Ronaldo, whoever you want to go and get. Vardy, Ings, whoever. But yo, hit the like button on the video. This has been a long edition of Stats, Facts, and Vibes, people. Don't say we don't bring you extra content during the international break, innit?
Yeah, don't say I won't come on the streams, Black.
That's gonna bait you out, innit? You know what I'm saying?
That's
yo,
it,
Baines,
Black.
what are you saying? Anything you want to add, Baines, before we leave? Anything you want to add?
I wanted to hear more from Baines, man. I'm disappointed in you,
Baines is broken.
Nah, but let's be honest. I'm always the guy with Ronaldo debates in our international break. I'm tired.
I know, but I've never been here.
Like,
now I'm here. Hungry. Now you're not that guy. Like, I'm like,
hella hungry right now.
Yo, man. Fight through the pain. Fight through the pain.
Now you know, Baines, what it's like when we have to listen to your Ronaldo debates.
Yeah, I know, but like,
he enjoyed that though.
Yeah,
I actually talk sense. He enjoyed that. Because I talk sense. That's why.
What? We don't. I don't do sense.
Nah, I'm saying Bainesy don't. Nah, you do at times, man. But I'm saying Bainesy in it. He's more feelings than you in it.
You do at times as well, blood.
He's more feelings than you. I don't.
You're not always right, blood.
I'm not always right, but I'll always bring logic.
So do I.
I'm never feelings. Anything I say is never based off of how I feel. Because I like a certain player. Otherwise, it'd be like, nah, Pogba needs to stay to the there and all that. Nah. Really, Flawless, you think Lukaku bags up Bayern? Yes, I believe. I was talking about City. But do I believe Lukaku bags up Bayern? Yes. But do I believe he bags up Bayern to the extent Lewandowski doesn't? No. Because he's not of the level. Lewandowski and Benzema are the two best.
He bags because of
and the high line. And the high line as well.
Any decent striker will bag in the Bundesliga, I believe. Because of the high line and everything like that.
And you know how you just mentioned the Bundesliga and any decent striker. I put City in that bracket. Any decent striker bags in that team. I think it's the same thing. Like I said, you could I rate Danny Ings. I think Danny Ings scores goals for them. I'm not saying he takes them over the top, but Danny Ings scores goals.
Yeah.
As does a Vardy, as does a Ronaldo, as does a Lukaku, a Firmino. Who else? Pick a striker. Pretty much.
Werner.
I don't know about that. An exception to the rule, innit? I don't know. Werner ain't top 10 strikers in the Prem. Well, I did say top 10.
No, he backs in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
No,
that's your guy, man. Defend your man's, innit?
Wallah yourself, please don't. Let's not get into this, please.
Defend your man's, innit?
We can do that. We can do that next time.
All right, we will do. But yo, love to everyone that's locked in. I already got to Bainesy. Yo, Timo, anything you want to add before we leave?
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to the weekend, actually. A couple of decent games as well, but yeah. Roll on the weekend.
Yo, Surfer, anything you want to add?
No, man, stick around. Look at the schedule. We'll be around.
Yep, NBA streams definitely. Dan, anything you want to add?
No, man, big up to everyone, man. I love you all.
Yeah, large in the chat. We'll be back. Yes, even the haters. Stats, Facts, and Vibes on Monday on Bainesy's channel. We'll be back. Bainesy hella hungry now. You're about to pass out from lack of food and that.
I ain't eating all day,
Yo, so that's your
man's on the fasting thing. Man's on Ramadan early. It's like Ramadan.
Fail to prepare to fail. Why didn't you eat before the stream?
All right, sorry, Dad.
Because what?
Nah, leave me alone.
Because what? Yeah, exactly. See, no excuses. See what I'm saying in that? It's because you might see that. I have to treat him like little bro. That's on him. Should have just ate before.
No, I ain't gonna lie though. Sometimes I've seen certain streams and you man be sunning him, and I don't like it, bruv.
Yeah, there you go.
Because he deserves
I don't like it, bruv. Like,
I don't care. Because you don't see, you never see, because you never see him. I
see when he gets emotional. I see when he gets emotional.
No. Forget the emotion. You don't see the initial thing that starts it for the retaliation. The reason why I get on Bainesy's case so bad because he'll try me.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Look at you laughing. On the stream and off the stream. On the stream and off the stream, both.
Off the stream, what?
Fair enough then, man. Fair enough.
His voice went high.
If that's how you're moving, then you deserve it.
Off the stream, what?
Off the stream, what? I'm saying what?
Oh, man's treating you like Ryan, man. Mad thing.
So don't put off the stream allegations on me.
It's not. So it's Twitter, not off the stream.
What do I do on Twitter?
So you've never done any. You've never said nothing wild to me on Twitter, and I.
Of course I have.
So that's off the stream, correct?
You know what's wild?
Yeah, everyone sees that kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, it's still off the stream, no? See what I'm saying, Dan? He does shit like this, but go on. You ain't slick.
Yeah, but you know what's wild though, and not doing it, Dan, but others have said, "Oh, you treat Ryan and Statman so bad," but you never see him ask to come on the stream to defend him, or do you know what I mean? They never come on and go, "Yeah, we're not gonna."
Bro, the amount of times I've wanted to come and back Statman, you don't understand, bro. But I don't have the link and that. It's on other streams and that. And I'm messaging Flawless and that, being like, "Bro, why are you moving mad with Statman and that and XYZ, Aaron and all that?" I'll be messaging Aaron like, "Why is no one backing Statman, bro? What the fuck?"
So it's because we
bring
just
me
like,
on the shit. I'll back my
funny.
Asian brother, fam.
You know, like in wrestling, it's like, we need the jobbers in it. That's all he is, man. You need the jobbers.
Hey, Statman, just call me, bro. Bun all these pagans, bro. I'll come through and back.
You know what's crazy is people have said that about Ryan and soon turn on him in it. Bainsy brings it on himself. Bainsy knows what he's doing. Wait. Dan, did you see Bainsy's Twitter when Ronaldo scored that hat trick?
Nah.
Okay, go look at that.
And now, but to be fair, I do get a lot of stick for backing Ronaldo in it, which is why I have to give a bit back.
Well, exactly. So you have to take it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take the licks and give the licks. You can't run because you ran for me.
That is why. Difference is that is why.
Google moving mad, bruv. Listening.
Big up Google. But right, we closing out anyway, people. And this has been the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.